Let's fucking do it, gamers. Back to back to back to back to back. Okay, how the hell do we want to do this? Wham, 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 wham. Turn that up. Turn that up. I'm gonna have a better place to put this controller. Okay, anyways, let's get this shit going. It's gonna be a tight battle. Town Flame, Bisharp, Bish, Wheezing, Guzz. Guzzlord Focus Band is evil. What up, Kamado? Ooh, that's a little loud. What up, Kamado? Time for the back to back to back to back. I don't know how we get away with not missing against this guy. I guess we'd want like slow bulk that kills them. Heavy Slam does do an amount, but I don't know if it would be enough of an amount. Pretty good. Yeah, we did 3 fights yesterday. Since we're out of the double battle gym, we're moving much more quickly. All we have left today in this section is this back-to-back-to-back fight and then a tag battle where we only get to bring 3 Pokemon. But yeah, we're moving pretty good. Like there are, I used to have a list. Where's my list? Run 'em up fights. 2. What does this add up to? 6, 13, 23. There's like 46 fights left in the game. Give or take. So we're moving, we're grooving. Which is fucking crazy still to me. Harry Mama can't do this. I mean, we could zoom lens knock off into killing with something, but that's not going to be it either. Yeah. So yeah. One second. Yeah. Yeah. Of sections we have left, we have Moss Deep Space Center. We have Seafloor Cavern is the next big section. Then we have Gym 8, Elite 4. We also optionally have Route 123, which I forget what items we get there. But yeah, it's basically over. Annoying part about Seafloor Cavern is that it has permanent Aurora Veil, so that's always fun. We got the Urshifu. They're guaranteed to have 331s. We got them in pretty good spots. The only problem is we got a down speed nature, so we're gonna have to spend 3 heart scales to fix that. Have we still not used water, which we did not prefer? We would have preferred the dark one because our box has 1 dark type. I wonder if there's something that there's Ursaluna. What's super effective against Armaldo? Rock, Steel, Water. Ursa. What if Hariyama's going to be one of our brings for Space Tag? I know Blastoide's good in that fight. I know slow fighting types are good. No, we don't want this page. I said water, steel, rock. You don't learn Smart Strike. Rock Tomb is the best rock move we learned. Uh-oh. How you feel about the sciences? Guess we're gonna grind tomorrow. No, damn. Yeah, I don't think Rock Tomb is gonna do nearly enough. No. I mean, I guess they do win a slow 1v1 here. The problem is Swords Dance. Because we can get crit. Not a lot of mons who are slower here. I mean, this could be Heavy Slam, Heavy Slam. I think we don't win this with anyone who can get crit. I don't want to use our choice band. Shit. The consequences of your own actions. That's unfortunate. Unless we have anyone who's like Steel Smart Strike gonna fucking own this guy. Now you need to one tap with Smart Strike and that's not gonna happen. No problems, the teacher loves me, I can convince it to give me a special lesson. That's good, yeah. You picked the right class to slack a little bit on. I might need some inspiration a little bit for this. I'm a little lacking. Moss Deep Space Center. I just literally searched Moss Deep Space Center, run, and pawn. I need to do more than just the place we're in. Great, my VOD comes up. Okay, there's Flygon. No, I don't want Moss Deep Tag. I would like... maybe this Flygon.
That's the best I can do.
Nope. Oh, God. Okay, where are we in Space Tag? That's the first fight. Howdy. Yeah, the guy had the weight, and in the picture thing he was pumping with the weight. So I'm guessing it's not in a box. I think so. Yeah. I'm actually sure he hates me. He's one of my favorite teachers in school. He's my math teacher. Huh? What beef did your math teacher have with you? I don't think this is going to get us to the fight I'm looking at. No. Okay. I'm just looking for a little bit of inspiration here. It's Elite Four. It's Wally. Ooh. Ah. God damn it, Kamano. You got my hopes up. Rock climbing. Carried by the bear. Did he use Ursaluna for this fight? Back to back to back. Okay, let's steal from the goat. Okay, they use... oh wait, maybe a Smart Strike. Smart Strike Urshifu?
Armaldo holding a muscle band. So we taught the Smart Strike TM because this is Bright Putter Armaldo. Holding a muscle band means we always 2-hit KO this Armaldo, and we don't die to any hits from it. It's always going to Earthquake here, and we're going to take minimal damage. He can't Swords Dance. It would be good if he Swords Dance, but...
okay, so Armaldo, Urshifu lead.
This with Liquidation. Next one leads with a quick claw punch too. Always dynamic
Okay.
punch. He can't bulk up because I have a fast 2-hit KO.
So we swap it into,
Yeah.
okay. Ouch.
And this is punch. This is guaranteed to be knocked or muscle band. Pulled obviously. So this is guaranteed. Can't bulk. And no items. Liquidation.
Okay, it'd be a little
Either-
risky.
Alaska, the other.
What does that have? Flying gem? Yeah, that shouldn't do too much to that guy. That makes sense. And then back one.
Not the Bisharp though. We just close combat that.
CC makes sense. Weezer.
In here. I don't even know what you're referring to right now. Let me think for a second. Is there any pivot that gives us anything? During the citrus berry, I
What does this have?
pretty
Sludge.
much always going to end up in Dragon Rush range, I think. We'll see. It's close.
Okay. At least that's 2 mons that we have that we could maybe, or 3 mons that we have that we can maybe also bring. So this is good potential inspiration. Yeah, let's see what Mr. Fu, Smart Strike Fu. Whoop. Okay. He went muscle band. I guess this probably tracks too that we'd be able to do this. I guess the scary thing might be that we might not outspeed. Oh, we do outspeed this guy. Yeah. Space tag. Tell me they tag this space? That's showing fast kill there. Wheezing Galar is weak to... So what up, Noel? Ground Psychic Steel. So yeah, if that's the hardest we're hitting it, that's no bueno. But I mean, still, it looks like Fu's a good start here. Smart Strike's gonna kill twice. Among Us with less rules. Among Us with less murder. Wait, did he chain? Did PGL chain this into the Rotom? Is this just because mine is slow? Damn, that's unfortunate. Damn, that's hella unfortunate. Getting punished by downspeed nature. Okay, this is going to be more difficult than that one. You can have murder if you want. You can murder if you want to. You can leave your Glocks behind. Murder is fun. So I guess well, from the Earthquake, we're always going to take the T-Bolt. This seems like this is going to make this hard, ain't it? Yeah. Spooky Space Center. I don't love that downspeed Urshifu makes this not fun. Truly spooky. It's not like we have a lot of great ground pivots either. No. Oh, does it roll over? Is that like the specific time it rolls over? Anyone anyone else who's going to hit this really hard with Smart Strike? I guess anyone else who hits it hard with Smart Strike is not going to do enough damage. Do you have like a fast Smart Strike? You don't hit it that hard. Nar. I mean, you're not dead. I think the probability of them taking so much damage here, and you're not faster than this Bisharp. Rock Smash Fake Out. Kills the Bisharp. That's funny as fuck. Can't do that with this one. Fuck, bro. Except, Bisharp does not have Pursuit. We saw Hammy matches up pretty damn well. Yeah, this is no surprise to anyone that Hammy matches up really well here. So basically we have to find someone who kills two. What up, Munch? Munch, did you see that disgusting Eagles game yesterday? 7-10 with the worst kick at the end of the game? Yeah. Yeah, surely. Dog posting. Let's go. I assume you just gotta have to hope with this fucking Guzzlord. Yeah, that game was disgusting. The choice to go for it on 4th down at the end of the game for the Eagles instead of punt it was so fucking dumb. Should have got laughed off the field with that. Uncurring the Dragon Rush with Primarina. That rules. Yeah. It must feel like Christmas for you getting him out of there, Munch. It might feel like how Laker fans felt when they got Luka. Sag. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So Prim's going to be for the Guzzlord. I'm assuming Hammy is just like our best option for this talented Flame. Yeah. Pain. Yeah, I'm surprised. I know nothing about the inner working of basketball trades. I'm surprised that was like allowed to. Well, I guess there was probably like an argument that it was close enough to a reasonable trade. Lunatone or Solrock, nah. But I feel like there should be like things in place to be like, hey, something fucky is happening here. Don't allow this to happen. You're just dead to knock off. Not doing that. You can't kill this guy. Could they? Maybe someone like you? You can do the damage, but can you do the do? Slowking can work against the second battle? The goat? I don't see how Slowking works here. Slowking gets just fucking owned by Machamp. Gyarados could bounce on it. So who's like the problem child here? I mean, it's this first fight. We don't really have a great. We could lead with Smart Strike or Shifu, but then we would need an additional Pokemon for this Rotom. Is there anyone we have who could lead this? But again, they have to lead every fight, I guess is the problem. Oh, I forgot this is a 7-minute version of that song. I mean, we just don't miss with Water Spout and win. Easy. Oh wait, I don't think we know Water Spout anymore. Actually, I don't know the last time we used this Blastoise. I don't think like Magical Leaf would work. Plus, again, this would not let us chain into that. Okay, who is... I don't think anyone's going to have a similar makeup to Urshifu. And it's not like Aqua Jet. Nah, this doesn't even get that close. We don't really have great immunities, too. Fear this may be more difficult than expected. I feel that. Well, Urshifu Candy would get us Surging Strikes, right? What does that do less than Liquidation? Oh, because it can't crit. Yeah, that's why. That makes sense. The least valuable Pokemon for that to do. Same thing here with the guaranteed crit move. Okay, who learned Smart Strike but that we're not thinking of? Arcane does learn it. Do we have a slot to drop, though? I feel like Arcanine's... No, we don't really have a slot to drop. Dreadnought, Dragonite. Dreadnought, maybe? Is Dreadnought slower? Slash, I don't know if Dreadnought has the gas in the tank. Gnar. Dreadnought's not faster here. Can I give Dreadnought both Life Orb and Choice Scarf? Can we just all agree that would be cool with just for one fight? Yeah, they could lead this, but that's the same thing as Urshifu. I mean, we could still like lead Urshifu because that kills Armaldo, lets us shows fast 2-hit KO, so this one's set up, and Bisharp and KO's Bisharp because that takes 2. If we can find one guy that beats Rotom, then this still is fine. It's a shame we just can't chain more. It's truly a pain in my rear. Muscle Band. Kills Armaldo. They're going to kill Bisharp. Most they're going to do here is take 1 Earthquake, and then this guy's going to come in clicking T-Bolt. This should always be T-Bolt. Okay, so who's our guy that kills Rotom? Oh, wait, does Seismitoad just take care of this? No issue. Liquidation, liquidation. Are they dead to double crit overheat? Double max roll crit overheat? Alternative options that can come in for free. It's exclusively those two. And we have Mons who can come in for like half free, right? You're dead to that. That makes sense. You would need to be pre-statused. We would go... I mean, we would be physical attack moves, so this could be Will-O-Wisp Spear, so we'd have to go Lum. And this is not a situation. I was looking to see maybe if like Surf could give us a tiny little edge. That's a no bueno. Stream Boo, deny. Yeah. All of our immune mons, and then we just have no one who outspeeds Gonko. Alright. 99 Kamado. Thanks for tuning in. Get some goose sleep. Could be out here being a Snoopy sleeper. Thanks, homie. I mean, I feel like I'm cool with Seismitoad. Surely not getting double crit here. Because we'll come in for the T-Bolt on free, for free. Then it could be like Will-O-Wisp, or it could be Overheat. Yeah, it'd have to be double crit, double high roll crit. Like, I think this is... Especially, I'm already foreseeing this being a fight where we are going to need to compress Pokemon. So, it just makes sense. Okay, fight 2 begins. These two have been actually used so far. Fight 2 begins. We're showing fast 2-hit KO here, so this guy's only going to swing with Dynamic Punch. How are Ghosties feel about this 1v1? Inner Focus doesn't prevent confusion. Plus, I don't think this would be safe anyways. Dead to knock off. He did the knockoff with no item. I mean, you could chip and then bait knockoff into someone else. I guess it's just the wheezing I have cause for concern now. We don't have anyone who already can do stuff that kills the wheezing. Because this final fight's going to be us killing this guy with the lead. We're going to be showing fast kill against Guzzlord because a focus band doesn't work with baits the way that does. Smart Strike's going to be showing outspeed 2-hit KO. It's not going to protect. This would be Sludge Bomb. I mean, a steel type that just loves this. You get owned by Flamethrower. Luke? Cario? Life Orb Lucario? Could this be Burn? I guess I could. I guess we could go like pre-poisoned Lucario. And then they're baiting Earthquake, though. I guess we could go here on the Earthquake. You would go back into Fu on the Earthquake. And then... we just need someone who baits Dragon Rush, right? This seems like our answer for this guy. This would be like pre-damaged Life Orb. Or we're that close, we probably don't need that. Where's my docs? Docs no Martin. The item I never remember. I guess we can cross all these out. Oh, I guess we get Expert Belt now too. That's sick. We haven't gotten Shoal Cave. This one I don't think is available to us. We've got all of these. What was I going to say? I came here to check off Metal Coat. The Corrosion Lucario pre-poison. Metal Coat with poison. Golly. Yeah, so then we just kill this guy with Flash Cannon. This would bring in Guzzlord. Guzzlord would be clicking Earthquake. I guess it depends on if we get crit / what our last slot is. How we get Ursula, or get what's her name in for free. But that guy kills that. And then, because this will always be against this eye. Those are baiting CC, or clicking CC, so I guess it's more likely to be Sludge Bomb. I think even with Earthquake crit in the first one, we're still good. So who's not taken care of? Guzzlord is Primarina. Who we will go, I guess, Citrus. And that's takes care of that. Is it just Machamp I think we don't have allocated now? Yeah, I think we need to find someone who beats Machamp. Or someone plus someone else. You don't quite have the gas. I mean, like, maybe Fly. Nah, not enough. Taking a dynamic punch coming in means we either need someone who's immune to it or not. Primarina, what would they need to get in on? They wouldn't be dead to Stone Edge crit. Wonder if we could eject into Primarina. Where are you, Potty? Yeah, we can eject into Primarina. And then we go Primarina Pixie Plate. Because we don't really need that other item. And then what are you baiting for this? Acrobatics? Yeah, what we would expect here. Okay, so then this would be Prim with a Pixie Plate. And we would need... Urshifu is always going to be baiting Dynamic Punch from this guy. So, 49. 49 plus Dynamic Punch. 46. One, 2, 4 plus 46. 170. I wonder if we can... How's this guy match up against Guzzlord? They also made Dragon Rush? Yeah. Oh, wait. I wonder if we actually don't want to go Citrus here. Because then on the Earthquake, we could go into Golisopod. Yeah, actually, I think we don't want to go Citrus here. Because if Urshifu's too low... We can go into Golisopod on the Earthquake, then bait Dragon Rush, and go into Primarina that way. Okay, let's run this from the top to make sure. And then it's going to be goalie / Prim. Okay, let's run this one more time from the top. So, fight 1. We're going to have to take at least one hit from this guy. We need Smart Strike. We're going to take at least one hit from this guy. I think with Earthquake, it would potentially get weird to do the bait at the end, which is why we're not damaging Golisopod. I guess if like both of those crit, maybe we'd have to take a risky swap. But yeah. We click Smart Strike twice. We kill this guy. Don't worry about the Bright Powder. Then we're always baiting T-Bolt here. So we go into Seismitoad. Again, I think it's like a double high roll crit that we'd get fucked by. We go Lum, take over the Will-O-Wisp burn so Liquidation can't kill him too. Beautiful. That ends fight 1. Fight 2 begins. It's our Urshifu who's taken 1 Earthquake here. We're showing Outspeed and Kill. So this would always, or Outspeed into a KO, so this is always going to be Dynamic Punch, which we're going to go into Golisopod on. Golisopod is going to eject off of that into Primarina. Primarina is going with Pixie Plate. Primarina with Pixie Plate is going to click Moonblast and kill this guy, hopefully taking no damage if Quick Claw doesn't proc, but if not, they're still fine. Because they don't need to have any health against Guzzlord. / they could, like, Draining Kiss, yada yada yada. Actually, does Draining Kiss one-tap now? Sometimes. Yeah, I guess depending on the situation we do that. But yeah, they Pixie Plate, zoop, kill this guy, brings in Talonflame. Might be split moves. Split moves really wouldn't bother us. We just want to make sure we're dead to something, which I guess there's a world where we're not dead to Fast Kill Acrobatics, which could maybe be a but I think like Arcanine has such a good 1v1 here. Yeah, because if it Swords Dances and crits, and we're not using Arcanine anywhere else in this, yeah, Arcanine would be fine. And Arcanine can go Citrus in case there's another weird thing where we need to use them for a swap. Arcanine picks that up. Fight 3 begins. We're going to click Close Combat to kill Bisharp. Then that's going to drop us down a little bit. We should be baiting then exclusively Sludge Bomb from this guy. I guess it's Sludge Bomb or Will-O-Wisp. We will bring in Lucario, who's going to be pre-poisoned and holding a Metal Coat. Who's going to outspeed and one-tap this guy. That'll then bring in Guzzlord. Guzzlord's going to see a kill with Earthquake. We're going to go into Golisopod, who we're not going to have a Citrus, so they don't eject twice here. And then they're going to bait Dragon Rush, which we're going to go into Primarina on. Primarina is going to Encore the Dragon Rush and eventually kill it through the Focus Band. Cool. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. It's a no choice item fight, I believe, too. Yeah. Yeah, oh, I think, like, once we've gotten the choice items, it's felt a whole lot better. We're actually kind of cooking with them now. I don't think I've used the Urshifu yet. Yeah, Labubu. Labubu has been in some tentative plans, but never made it. Lucario. Golisopod. Primarina. About to do the back to back to back. Back to back to back to back to back. Who else we need? Urshifu, this guy. We just need our goalie. Mr. Pod. Still running those buns? How's your runs been going? Or are you giving in to the urge to go back to the wonderful world of Crystal Kaizo? That should be a Pixie Plate. Oh, I do need a Lum on this guy, so we can pass that over. No item on him, so we need Pixie Plate and Muscle Band. Not the Choice Band. I don't think anyone has the Pixie Plate. If it was, it would be on Rabombi. They don't got shit. Okay. We need to level up Labubu. Pixie Plate for Miss Prim and Proper. Metal Coat for Luke. No item for Golisopod. Muscle Band for Urshifu. I feel like I haven't used that in a hot minute. Okay, maybe not this long. I feel like you have to cook up some crazy line to use Muscle Band. I mean, to use EXP share and something. Like, or maybe if you are, like, making sure something stays under leveled. But I feel like you very rarely have the extra slot to be able to do so. Aqua Jet's definitely a move we want. Liquidation is definitely a move we want. Aerial Ace is infinite TM, right? Because this is going to be Aqua Jet, Close Combat, Smart Strike in the Iron Head slot, and then... Let me check that. $25 is like peak content right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. And I feel like I'm surprised that it seems like it is a less popular game overall. Okay, so low cof, yes, so we can just redo it of that. It seems like it's less popular overall, which is crazy because, I mean, the amount of gambling that game requires seems like it would make some damn good content. I don't think we want to be coaching. That's pretty cool of a move, but I think you just don't have room for it, right? Yeah, because you want Liquidation, Aqua Jet, Close Combat, and then Flex slot. I mean, we'll put over here for a brief moment. Because we're going to put Smart Strikes right over that. Okay, I think the only thing we got to do is do a little pre-damaging and do that. Yeah. 4 new streamers find to ensure the ball. Yeah, it like you it's very different. I think people once you get I'm struggling over my words. Once you realize what you're in for, I think it becomes so much more fun where you're like, okay, like we got a ball. Once you know you're in for the balling and that's just a part of life, you're like, okay, now we're gaming. These items are all right. Glissapod needs to be pre-damaged. I think we're good to go. Also, it's hard not to love how supportive the Crystal Kaizo community is. Everyone will come in and be like, oh, yeah, if you have any questions, like, let me know. Like, Emmy of the legendary Calc popping in when I started that game was like, oh, wait, yeah. These people are kind of sick. All right, let's game. Good luck, Rock. Okay, Courtney's out of the way. I would assume we get accosted right as we go upstairs. I need to pre-poison. Do they ask me? Are they kind? Yeah, okay. So let's... What's the one I just did? Is the 12th, yeah. I just need to pre-poison my Lucario. Back to back to back to back to back. Pre-poison. Slot 3. Oh, it's just... Slot 3. The old Corrosion Solazzle Poison. Let's do it. The source of wisdom of these days. Yeah, it's flipped around. Now you're the Elder Statesman. The Elder Statesman of Crystal Kaizo. Let's do it. Back to back to back. Is this a Crystal Kaizo reference? Is this a Crystal Kaizo reference? Anyways, we're going to click the move that doesn't miss. We're going to strike smartly. La boo boo. Why'd they make this Urshifu guy so bulky, too? As these fights go on, I'm beginning to think this Urshifu guy is pretty good. Just a hunch. Okay. This should always be T-Bolt. We're going to go into Sally Bobally. La Boo Boo. Hey, la boo boo. Let me get a picnic basket. We're going to liquidate this guy. We're only dead to double crit max roll. Cool. Yeah, that means we're good. Defense drop for fun? Okay, fine. That's fight 1 down. Ouch. Shit don't matter to me, man. It's sad we don't get to do the white herb thing. I lost, but wait, there's more. Okay. Fight 2. We're showing outspeed 2-hit KO, so this should never set up. And it's always going to be clicking Dynamic Punch. Quick Claw, no guard. We're going to go into our good pal Hi Bye, who's going to take the punch and then go out for lunch. Cool. And we're going to go into Blowing Bubbles. Alright, this is Quick Claw. We're not dead to Quick Claw crit. Hopefully it just doesn't proc, though. What a good game. But, oh wait, I was going to say Stone Edge should miss. It's no guard. Of course it's not going to miss. This is fine. We still kill this. And then we still have the Talonflame to deal with. It's good we got hit because Talonflame never Sword Stance. That's actually not true. It doesn't matter at all. Okay. Is this always Acrobatics? Yeah. Okay. Gonna be Acrobatics into Alaska. We're looking for him. Cool. Ouch. No more Flying Gem. And then we go Rock Slide. Yeah. Always going to be Acrobatics. Do more Chip. Bingo. That still does a lot. Proccing the Citrus is nice. Hopefully we don't need this in Fight 3. We shouldn't need them. The only person who should come out again is Primarina. Oh, and Glissabot. I lost too, but wait, there's more. Bet you want to take a break. I'm fine. I don't need to take a break. I'm chilling. Okay, this is going to be CC to kill. Labubu, even though they're not able to chain another in the first fight, this is still nice that they're able to chain 2 here. Or start both fights by killing one is a better way to express that. And they're showing outspeed out damage against the Guzzlord in the back. So this should be Weezer. This is Sludge Bomb or William Wisp. Lucario is able to be pre-poisoned as a steel type because of the existence of corrosion. Owned. That is why we need to be pre-poisoned. And then we're going to outspeed and KO with Flash Cannon. It's going to protect. That's annoying. 40 infinite in a row protects. Cool. Okay. No cheese here. And the final Pokemon, the Ultra Beast. Somehow this random grunt has an Ultra Beast. Moses is going to be hurt by poison here. This will always be dead to Earthquake. I believe no crit Earthquake kills this guy. Yeah, crit Earthquake. Okay, let's just make sure the numbers would be right. If we take a crit Earthquake, that'd be 45. I just want to make sure we're still baiting Dragon Rush after that. Crit max roll Earthquake. And we purposely didn't go Citrus because we don't want to eject here. That would be 70. At 70 HP, we are only ever dead to Dragon Rush, so this should be perfect. So that's always EQ. That's the Guzzlord. When you got someone in your chat being way too nice to you. It's the Guzzlord. It sounds like a villain from Jimmy Neutron. Okay, no item here. Only ever baiting Dragon Rush. We're going to go into Primarina. Dragon Tails, Dragon Tails. Cool. Then we are going to Encore that because we are faster. Keep on using that move we can't take. We are going to, on this first turn here, click Draining Kiss in case this, like, procs Focus Band a million times. This does have the possibility of killing. Beautiful. Okay. No sweating Encore turns, no sweating crits. It just dies. And that's the back-to-back-to-back. All we got left is tag. Yeah, I don't know how easy easy clap breaks the broken chat. Clap. Clap. Hello, Scott. What do you got over there? Cool. All right. So I've heard whispers about what you do in this fight. I have not actively looked at what happens in this fight. Let's see. I think I've been enjoying this a lot. I guess there's a lot more, what's the word? People have a lot more videos of them doing these fights, so there's a lot more reference material for what's going on here. Glocktillery I know is good in this fight. Okay, let's see what the goat does. Oh, this is where Kecleon dies, right? Okay. Wait, did I see that Luxio was level 20? Okay, I did see that right. Okay, so let's learn.
Steven provides us with an invaluable tool for this fight, and that's his Trick Room Dialga. Okay? Here's the situation. Dialga currently doesn't see any kills on anything, and some of our Pokemon are faster than some of their Pokemon. Sorry, some of their Pokemon are faster than some of ours, so Dialga is always going to Trick Room this turn.
Makes sense.
Landorus always sees a kill on Dialga, so we have to prevent Dialga from getting killed by Landorus. That's priority number one.
And then Kecleon, I'm assuming, is pre-damaged to be dead to this, so Kecleon ensures safely getting Trick Room set up, prevents the Landorus from killing Dialga, and then lead Ape and sweep T-Tar side.
And this is why Kecleon...
Oh, word? Say less. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's like a safer line then if you use that guy to kill. Let's go back over here. Will... It's not safer because Lando gets really whack. So... Oh, we should import Steven's team. Get Trick Room 1, yeah. Ah, I see what you're saying. How do we kill the Moltres with Ape? Natural Gift Miracle Berry. Crazy. What would you drop? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, especially because we have this Kecleon isn't that great, and we have an excess of fake outers. Like I guess one Sucker Puncher, but we don't need to think about that. Yeah. Does Harry Mama do really good in this fight? I need to import see what Steven sees first. I forget how the fuck we did this last time. Oh, there it is. Export, import. Wow, we caught a Dialga and a Metagross. This is crazy. Whoa, how do we get these Pokemon? This is insane. Okay. So, on turn 2, why do we get sand up? Oh, that's why. On turn 2, what happened? So, fake out chips. Seeing kill with Dragon Pulse. They won't see a kill with... Yeah. So it would be like fake out turn 1 and then let's see what Harry Mama's got to offer. Because turn 2, who are we fake outing turn 1? Lando. Lando sees a kill, so we fake out Lando. Right, and then we fake out Lando and then we die to T-Tar. Yeah. Fake out Lando, die to T-Tar. Then this guy's going to come in. Where does Dialga see fast kill? If Dialga see fast kill on... Oh no, they need help to see fast kill there. Do they see anything of note on this side? There's like a choice bandit fake out. No, that's not going to do... We're not doing jack shit to T-Tar. But I mean, we at least could... Slow, bulky fighting type. Slow, bulky fighting type. Weird question is, are Urshifu being minus speed somehow slower than... Ah, it's faster than Heatran. Could kill Heatran with Aqua Jet. You can show a kill here. Ah, but it's faster than that guy. Gotcha. Damn it, Hariyama is not slower than Ferrothorn. Okay.
Always has to die in this
Let's
fight.
review. Let's
We
review.
can fake out the Lando, but the problem is if T-Tar doesn't see any fast kills on anything, it is guaranteed Trick Room.
Okay, so we understand this
so
one.
The Trick Room crazy for Magma Hideout, and it just did a lot of like fight.
Okay, yada yada.
The reason
they die.
Baits
Trick Room goes up.
Okay.
I guess there's Sand Chip.
The reason we went
But I guess neither of those are taking Sand Chip.
Moltres before Ferrothorn. Okay. We're gonna go to Choice Specs Octillery here. Can Golisopod do this?
Specs Octillery. Not an option available to us.
And then
oh, slow. Oh, that's why we were talking about. Did I fuck up by getting rid of Water Spout on Blastoids because of this particular fight? Oh no, I still do have it. Is Blastoid slow enough, I guess is the question then. It's all coming together. Where are you, Mega Blastoids? What do they have here that they don't have there? Oh, Water Spout instead of Surf. Teacup, short and stout. Here's my handle. Here's my Water Spout. They are slower, but it doesn't do the amount of damage it does with Glocktillery. Would be specs. Oh, so we'd go base form specs. Blastoids. That still feels like not a crazy amount of damage. I guess we kill Landorus. I guess we're not worried about this guy then. Or this guy will kill... What do you see on this one? You can see like slow kill with D-Pulse. Is there like a weird 50-50 where Dialga either dies or picks up the KO here? Yeah, I'm not seeing the vision. Oh, specs. That would mean guaranteed kill Landorus in the second turn. Lando's on left side, so we're doing baits for them. There'd be, I guess, outspeed out damage. Outspeed out damage. Or, yeah, outspeed out damage. We'd be showing for both. So this would have been a Heatran who we almost always, we just barely miss killing. We'd kill T-Tar across 2 turns. T-Tar slow kill on... No, T-Tar's clicking in a random spot, too. Let's keep on going. Let's
this whole
review
line will bring in Heatran and Moltres exactly, which we can then kill with Water Spout the next turn, okay? That's the plan. The problem is we can get taken to Fiction Land here. Because if Lando dies, and then we crit Tyranitar with the Water Spout, Tyranitar goes down before Dialga can use up the Dragon Gem, which means it's still holding the Dragon Gem, showing more damage to the enemy, which means that it
would bait in a different mon. Okay, so Water Spout kills Lando. That's what we're able to do with our Blastoids. Is that always gonna gem? Yeah, what does Dialga see in this turn? Oh, that was a redirected D-Pulse. Yeah, that was a redirected D-Pulse. That makes sense. And it's always going to D-Pulse into... Well, I guess that depends how much damage this guy does. Yeah, I guess I wonder if we can like fake out, do enough damage with fake out that... What's that, 40? If we do enough damage with fake out that they always see a kill. Oh, that's awkward, ain't it? That's fucking awkward as hell, ain't it? Our Kecleon doesn't have enough gas to guarantee that... to make us know for sure what Dialga's doing next turn. Primarina tag. Yeah, I don't see the vision. I understand why you would say that. Saw an Avalugg here, too. Seems like Avalugg's for clearing out. Is Avalugg like a cleanup for this side?
Please. Please. low, even if really good if Mega Protect from Garchomp is huge. And I think we save both Octillery and Marathon has fast kill on Power Whip. It's over.
Cool.
Respect.
Okay, how do we keep this Dialga alive? I feel like this is our problem starts right here that Kecleon can't. Yeah, we got no scales. The problem starts here that Kecleon just does not do enough damage to. So turn one, Dialga's. Turn one, we're faking out Lando. Even with Life Orb, I think we don't do enough damage to guarantee. It's 40. Lando would take 40. They'd go down to 241, and then turn two. Yeah, it's just a 2 rolls when it kill. Because I guess ideally turn 2 we want to be like Blastoids. Ban a kick. But don't we want to use a ban for Blastoids? But I guess if we can no ban Blastoids, we can do. It becomes different things. I guess they don't need that to kill. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, and I mean, regardless of what line we go with, it makes sense to go with a guaranteed line. Like, you want to do something that we know what the fuck's going to happen in a tag battle. Garch. Also, after this, we get our second choice item. Do we get the ability to catch roamers after this? Is that true? Nope. That's not for a while. Roamers is way later. Roamers in 25. Okay. Post Gym 8. Ah, okay. So pre Gym 8, post all the hard shit. Yeah. Do we have to hypothetically start thinking about the Elite Four? Because, I mean, it's probably Primarina, unfortunately, Honchkrow, Urshifu. Like, what's that look like? Polt, Urshifu, Primarina. Yeah. Urshifu, Primarina, Honch, Beedrill, Golipo. Yeah. But we do have options, I'm guessing. But we have the contenders are fairly obvious. Yeah. Especially, don't we have a super cracked Sceptile? Up special attack, 29 special attack. Do you 1 scale goat? Yeah. What planned sack fights remain in the game? Besides like Elite Four where you're managing resources. Manphy and the Swampert on champ. Yeah, Archie too. So it's like this fight, I assume, standard to sack. Archie, I'm going to assume standard to sack. Juan standard to sack? I mean, tough double battle, I would assume. Sure, if he takes Juan to the cleaners, hell yeah. Shelly, Archie, Relly, and Ian sometimes. Bethany sometimes. Back-to-back and Jim. Juan usually. Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, I was going to check this while we were talking about it. Manfee, Swampert. I guess they would need a speed scale. Overgo with Salk or Scarf. Oh yeah, I guess Overgrow would just do it too. Yeah, seems like they can do that. Damn. If only they were the true GOAT. Oh wait, yeah, Leaf Storm. Not for this here, obviously, but yeah. Okay, let's get back to the battle at hand. I guess it's less goofy to start thinking about that now. Like before it maybe felt a little bit too soon, but now it actually is reasonable. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick and then we're gonna keep doing this. Yeah, I guess we gotta start thinking about gems and shit too. Let's get this heavy rain off before we forget about that. Okay, so turn 1. Kecleon with Choice Band. Turn 1, Kecleon, Choice Band is going to fake out Lando. No Calrissian, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Damn, I miss Meganium. Oh, it had been held items. Duh. Guts or Saluna. Oh, word? Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that open. We got Rock, Poison, Dark, Steel. I forget. Actually, I can literally look exactly. Pretty sure I've keeping track of. I hope I've keeping track of which ones I've spent. Nope, I definitely have not keeping track of which ones I've spent. Good work, me. Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's see if we can use it. Yeah. Let's see if we can do it without using it. What do you imagine the clip? What do you mean? No resources. We're having no fun, no clips. We win. I use my one normal gem. And the average non-challenge game player is going to be like, okay. I'm just drinking my coffee. What do you mean? What the fuck is space tag? Is that what fucking Neil Armstrong did when he took that one big leap? Keck, fake outs. Lando. Keck's gonna fake out Lando, and then I do need to do more of those shorts. I've been not doing the like in battle explaining things that easily get made in the shorts, because every battle I'm a fucking deer in headlights because I'm so terrified. I guess especially for Tate and Lies I was. I'm starting to chill down a little bit more, but just like the double battle onslaught fucks with you. I do not enjoy double battle after double battle after double battle. 174. That's just not fun. It's very funny that, like... Yeah, that's true. What do you mean Encore doesn't work like that? That's the only way I get away with being so dumb at this game sometimes, is that I thankfully can steer decently okay. T-Tar... KOs, kick, and then Trick Room goes up. Okay, turn 2. Realms are reversed. Realms are reversed. We bring in... Well, let's see. So Realms are reversed. This Lando has been faked out. Lando's going to take 45, which is the little bit we need. Thank you, big calculator. 236. 236 against Lando. This is annoying that they're not in one team together, but I guess I understand why. Just barely. Jesus Christ. Just barely with Choice Band. Dialga fast KOs. Or tries the fast KO Lando. I guess this can protect. No, it can't protect because it's going to see slow KO. Yeah. And then... Blastoids... is going to see... What does Blastoid see? Why do I see nothing? Yeah, we do great against the Lando, but we don't need to kill the Lando. Do we just click Water Spout? Okay, we click Water Spout, we kill the Lando, and then, like, this guy chips. But then this is turn 2. We don't know what the fuck T-Tar's doing, right? For Surf. Mm-hmm. Oh, double battle. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I see. That makes 1,000,000% sense. I hate tag battles so much. Okay, so... Yeah, he enjoys it in Lando. Yeah, hopefully we have the stats line up that we don't have to deal with the fuckery. Yeah. Okay, so... We're going to... This will hit Lando first. Water Spout will kill. And we're going to move before Dialga, thankfully. So... Oh! Wait, actually, our Blastoids being minus speed here That's like unironically incredibly important, right? For us to be able to move before the Dialga. No, we're slower than Dialga. Am I slower than T-Tar too? Slower than T-Tar as well, yeah. No, we're slower. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're slower than both because of the minus speed nature. That rules. Cool. Yeah, so we should take, like, no damage here then? Okay, let's just make sure the damage works out. So, Water Spout's going to kill Lando first. Yeah. KOs, Spouts Lando. How long does Trick... Well, we'll worry about that, yeah. Yeah. So they come in, they're going to kill Lando, and then it's going to be... Well, this is Lando. Water Spout doubles damage is going to be enough to kill it. Yeah. And then this is going to get single damage bug. So Water Spout min is going to do 198. And then Dialga doesn't know... Well, Dialga is going to always be fishing for this fast kill on Lando because of the fake out. So that means it's always going to depulse over here. Is there ever a world where actually doing the extra damage with Kekulon we don't want? Or we do want it to use up the Dragon Gem? I assume we probably wanted to use up the Dragon Gem for baiting purposes based on that 3 seconds of that Pichel VOD we clicked on. Yeah. Can Spout crit kill this guy? Yeah. So crit's a pretty good range to kill. Yeah. Yeah. What was I going to say? Does Mineral Spout with a single damage bug plus... Spout plus single damage bug plus dragon move kill this guy? Pulse? Do. Yeah, that's always... Almost exactly always a kill there. Last KO's Lando... Dialga finishes off T-Tar. Okay, so then we Blastoids we take the tiny bit of sand chip before we do our next bait. I don't know how much that would affect Spout because that's 1/16. Bates Ferrothorn. Yeah. At that point, I assume just like Blastoids dies. Oh yeah, and Ferrothorn being slow. Bad. 1/16. Yeah. And you would have done. Divided by 16. 16 damage, so Blast is... Okay, how many turns does Trick Room last in this game? 5. So, Trick 1, Trick 2, yeah. I imagine the fight will probably be over before that matters. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. So, we rule out that fiction. That kills, and then, so Blastoids will be doing the bait for the first side. And Blastoids will be showing Outspeed Oko, Heatran, Outspeed Oko, Garchomp. So this will just go into Heatran. What does Dialga see? And then I assume, like we were saying, that we don't want this guy to come in. Yeah, so this would be showing... Wait, so why does... Slower out damage, faster gets O-code? I see. Ah, because the gem allows Dialga to see that it's outspeeding and outdamaging Moltres. I see. Yeah. Okay. I just, even though we know what happens, what up, Tamari? Even though we know what happens, I think it's good to understand, or at least try to understand. Then I assume, yeah, and I assume Stoids, 243. That kind of sucks. The Blastoids after the Sand Chip, Water Spout doesn't always kill Moltres anymore. Yeah. But I guess this Moltres could also protect. Does this Moltres see a fast kill? Is this Moltres always cooking? Wait. Moltres wouldn't click Tailwind here, right? Yeah. It's not that it like sees that we're faster but knows that it's Trick Room. It wouldn't know that clicking Tailwind would do nothing. Yeah. I'm assuming because this is a tag battle, there's so little you can do to mitigate the bullshit here. Like, you kind of just have to hope you don't get the edge scenarios. Can I look up Moxie's tag?
Just a few months ago,
Okay. That's Charizard. Oh, this is there. I've never seen a Kyurem before, so there's Urshifu. Okay. Yeah, but we would have never gotten a Guts. There's no way to get a fucking Guts Urshifu. Not a Guts Urshifu, a Guts Conkeldurr. With a good nature as well. Wait, how did we get here? Is that a Guts Hairy Mama?
I need to keep Dialga safe to force Trick Room on turn.
Oh, that's Hariyama is the fake outer. I didn't know Hariyama got that move. I didn't know Hariyama gets that move. So I'm assuming Jellicent just fucking dies here. Oh, does he sacrifice his ape? That's fucked. Okay, so I guess the third mon we should consider doing some shit. Yeah. So turn to... This sort of seems like we just kind of have to ball. Because there's so much shenanigans that could happen. Do we even want to kill Moltres right away? Yeah. Because then we, as soon as the Ferrothorn hits the field, Blastoise has to leave. Because he had Guns Conk, yeah. Turn 1, Trick Room goes up. Turn 2, we kill both Landorus and T-Tar. Then who's coming in? It's Moltres. Moltres and Heatran come in. Do we know what T-Tar is doing on... I mean, do we know what Dialga's doing on turn 3? Dialga wild card on turn 3. Nothing we can do about that too, right? That we don't know what the fuck Dialga's doing on turn 2. I mean on turn 3. Oh god. I guess we would mitigate that in the world where Blastoise has Water Spout that actually kills. Ugh. Yeah, we'd need a better Blastoise to make sure that always happens. I feel the expectation is that Blastoise might die in this fight. So I guess if everything goes well... it's turn 3 and oh god. Yeah, I guess that's true if we want to go Specs and no. I think it's worse. Yeah, it's worse. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so perfect world. Turn 1, we Kecleon dies, we set up Trick Room. Turn 2, Blastoise comes in and kills... We basically kill both Pokemon. Then Heatran Moltres comes out. We hit the Heatran first, though. So it's not like we could get Spread Bug here unless Water Spout crits. And also the Moltres can protect, right? So what best case scenario is Water Spout kills Moltres and Water Spout and Dialga picks up the KO against Heatran. And then that would be turn 3 comes in Garchomp plus Ferrothorn. And after 2 turns of Sand Chip, I mean, in that scenario, it's like Ice Beam Garchomp, right? We Ice Beam Garchomp and shoot for the stars. And hope that Ferrothorn doesn't target us. Because after 2 turns of chip from sand, I don't think... Because that'd be turn 2, we get a chip from sand. Turn 3, we'd get a chip from sand. 227. Yeah, I mean, they're bulky enough, yeah. It's pretty likely for them to try to kill Garchomp. Yeah. That's an unfortunate shame. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess perfect scenario in this final turn, Garchomp doesn't protect. We kill this with Ice Beam, and then it decides it low rolls. Wait, no, this is always going to click Depulse, right? Well, I'm forgetting about how rolls would work here. You can also flamethrower. Okay, so yeah, that is best case scenario. Yeah. So in this slot, we are worried about, like, if Blastoise is coming out, yeah. Yeah, I think we probably go Ice Beam into Chomp. We go Ice Beam into Chomp and then do that. And then I guess it depends on if we get targeted the turn after. That'd be turn 4, so there'd be one more turn of that left up. Do we even really want someone who... Well, after 2 turns of sand, if we're not attacked by anything else, after 2 turns of Sand Chip, we are right outside of guaranteed Power Whip range. Yeah. So obviously this could still happen. Because Ferrothorn is faster and is going to get to decide what move. Yeah. So I think we come in here with the expectation that, yeah. Yeah, I think we come in here with the expectation, though, that Blastoise's going to die. So what would we would want a Mon who... doesn't really mind Power Whip, and also doesn't mind this Garchomp. Also, a Mon who we don't mind fucking dying. Yeah. Yeah, just that's what I was looking at. Just watching that small Peach Alvod. I was like, yeah, this seems pretty solid. We did the crit Stone Edge. Not did the crit Stone Edge. Icicle Crash can kill. And I guess just against this Pharaoh, they get time. Is there a move? Any, like, tutor moves? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Assault Vest is only special defense, right? Which would not help us here. I guess would... what is this clicking? No, it wouldn't help us here. Damn. Yeah. Could we give this guy lefties? Avalugg is hidden power flying. Not going to be a dub here. You would assume it gets natural gift. in fact, does not get natural gift. That sucks. Now we teach it swagger. Yes. Now we're talking. Where's the Frost Breath tutor? Because we would probably want something like this. Like if we have to click a move into the Ferrothorn, we'd probably want it to be... I mean, we could just go Hidden Power at that point, right? We'd probably want something. Or does this guy learn Icy Wind? I don't know. We just want something that is not going to do 4,000 damage to us if we have to click a move into this guy to waste time. They do get Icy Wind. And they get Ice Beam. Yeah. Which maybe Icy Wind is actually kind of solid in case we get into a scenario... Yeah. Where both of these Mons are alive, perhaps? Yeah. What, I guess Avalanche is what we remove. Icicle Crash is full AC, right? Yeah. Okay. I think that's our tag. Fuck, this is terrifying. Would be a heartbreaking way to lose it. Icy Wind. And what did I want to take on Avalugg? We could go lefties if we want to use our normal gem. See if they're like lefties or citrus. Snowing outside your house? Hell yeah. It will never be snowing here. I will not experience snow for at least a year, Sedge. Citrus is probably better. Okay. Fuck, I hate bowling. I hate bowling. I hate bowling. Why can't we just not bowl? Why can't the game just say we win? Flash up with a big bright screen saying, hey, we win. Who should I bring for emotional support in this fight? Oh, do we need to go fly and get the bands and make a dance? Imagine using a berry. We're kind of just giving it up to God here. Plain and simple, bro. Bruxus, bring Mario. I need Moonman, I need Bruxus, and... Crystal Beth, yeah. What choice item do we have? Need this over Avalanche because we can relearn it. Surprisingly not. Surprisingly, Urshifu has come to one fight since we acquired it. We do have Choice Band. Cool. Choice Band. I assume Blastoise, so we're going to have Blastoise Sight and then Citrus. Okay. Let's just not get unlucky. The Baskia Legion. The most important thing, yeah, the most important thing we got to do is touch the rock. All right, I'm going to go run to the bathroom, and then we're going to do this. It's a white rock. It's a white rock. All right, we get a pre-damage calculator on, and that's it. Bro, there's not really much that can be done. We just need to not lose. We're fake outing Lando, and T-Tar is killing us. And we are dead to Crunch from normal T-Tar. Yeah. We actually did have a white rock emote before. That is one that got removed. We were big white rock enjoyers here. Okay. Choice Band, Blastoids Night, Citrus. Okay, gamers. Oh, this is fucking terrifying, bro. All we can do before the fight. Don't redeem shit. No, I'm not holding on because I know what you're gonna do. God fucking damn it. Okay, quickly. You motherfuckers both redeemed it at the same time. I'll make sure my brain is fresh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm only doing the first 10 squats because we gotta do this fucking fight. I'm only doing this to placate you. You thought you would be kind by stopping there. I can do whatever the hell I want. Okay, gamers. This is a fight where we have minimal control. In a game that is tailored around being in control, we have so little here. So, scam is untitled. Okay. Let's bring Miss Dion, Miss Mbappe, and go Lassie go. Celine Dion and the girlies. We've done before, let's do it again. Kecleon, you are the reason we have the choice item that you are now holding. Thank you for being a part of the squad. And for doing what you need to do. Starts up that soda stream. We are going to fake out Lando, and we are going to die to T-Tar. Yeah, because the Lando sees... Double battle. Yeah, it's just double battles that get me so scared, man. Lando sees fast kill into that guy. Okay, do your mega evolving. We get it. We get it. Thank you, Celine Dion. You've done exactly what you're supposed to do. The dimensions have become twisted. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. Yeah, that Kecleon was bad, which I don't feel bad about sacking them. Okay. Now it starts getting weird. What we can do, we're always going to do the same thing. It is out of our hands. We would love Water Spout to not crit T-Tar. Yeah, we need Water Spout to not crit T-Tar. And we need Dialga to use up their gem. If not, this goes really, really out of whack. So this will kill Lando first. Then we'll get Spread Bug on T-Tar. We don't want this to crit. Cool. And then this should always kill T-Tar. I think this is a good start. It's a great start, actually. Mega Evolution just hanging out there. Okay. Now it gets even more funky. This is Moltres Heatran. Okay, with the chip from Sand, we sometimes kill Moltres. Moltres can protect. Heatran, we should never kill it. What does Dialga see? And Dialga can click wherever, whatever. Yeah. In a perfect world, we just kill Moltres here and Dialga cleans up against the Heatran. We click the same thing and pray. No protect. That's a lot of damage. Pick up the KO. Okay. Beautiful. 2 mons left. Mbappe has popped off. Maybe. We gotta see where we're at. We get to see what they see. So 227. Let's confirm this one more time. 227. They are. Ferrothorn is not guaranteed clicking Power Whip. Ferrothorn is either clicking. Well, I mean, they could click Leech Seed too. So we have no idea what Ferrothorn is doing here. I think same thing goes for Blastoids. I mean, same thing goes for Garchomp. Garchomp sees. No, Garchomp sees slow kill into Dialga. And Dialga sees sometimes fast kill. No, Dialga sees fast kill. Oh, that's what the Dragon did. Yeah, Dialga seems sometimes fast kill into Garchomp. I think the game is here to... Because we have no idea what Ferrothorn is doing. We basically have no idea what any Pokemon here is doing. Base Chomp is rough skin. Oh, actually, yeah, what does Base Chomp see? Base Chomp sees... Let's click that. Base Chomp sees... Oh, wait, does Dialga should always see kill into Base Chomp. No, it doesn't even always see kill without the gem into Base Chomp. It's likely the target Base Chomp, though. But Base Chomp could also protect here. I think it's Ice Beam. I think it's Ice Beam into Garchomp. Yeah. Ice Beam into Garchomp and hope that Ferrothorn does not target Blastoids or like Leech Seeds or something. And if it does, I mean, as long as Sandstorm Chip is good. We want to see no Protect from Chomp here. We need Blastoids to pull off one more miracle if they want to survive. That's Body Press. That's not coming to us. And that's not a Protect from Garchomp as well. This isn't guaranteed to kill. I think this Stoids is pretty blasting. Cool. Okay, now Blastoids is always dead to Power Whip, so we know this guy's going to click Power Whip into Avalugg. And then this should be Power Whip into Avalugg and then Flamethrower kill into Ferrothorn. Actually... Well, I think this is still Flamethrower kill. It doesn't matter. Okay. I guess, no, it was a roll to be dead to Power Whip. We weren't guaranteed dead to Power Whip. That's why it still clicked random move there. Okay. That was insane. That went as well as it could have gone. Exactly. Hey, guys. That's literally everything you would have hoped for there. And Team Magma has now been defeated. Only a handful of evil team fights remain in the game. Whew. Wow. That is one more death for the gracious Kecleon. But that is more life to this run than we could have ever hoped for. Better player, better luck. Papa John's. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Rock. Can we get another Labubu? I think Labubu's now online, right? We get Dive and access to Scales now. I don't know how many Scales we get immediately, but... Have to buy a Labubu. Don't say this is the hardest split. Is this actually the hardest split in the game? Wrong one. I guess both Erratic Weather and Seafloor Cavern are not fun. We get 8. Something we cannot use because we are bad. Challenge small and almost fights in seafloor cavern. That is not reassuring to hear. Fuck, man, bro. Okay. We've made progress. I hope so. I'm going to agree with hey guys just on the fact that we've already done that section and it doesn't scare me because we've done it. Cool. Oh, I was going to look at our items. Yeah. Scales. $124. The one time you want to use the Pokenav. So I assume all of these now have scales that we can go get. No qualms about seafloor cavern being hard. Yeah. That is the exact question I was about to ask, is what encounters do we now have available to us? Let's pull up the big sheet. B2. Petrol Septile. Shell Cave we did get. Sand Slash. Where are all these? So I imagine we want to save as many encounters as possible. What does our Pseudopolis table look like? Swarm Durant. We get Milotic. This is the run where we have a dead Lilligant in our box, right? With Repel Manip. That's eliminated. That's eliminated. That's eliminated. We don't have Magnet Pull. Yeah. What level is the Repel Manip, though? Is Repel Manip in Pseudopolis? Is this an Emerald Kaizo reference? Oh, it just has to be below 75? Do we have anyone who's below 75? Oh! Nice. Cool. No, the Ledian died on Brawly. Yeah. Yeah. Last encounter we got was Sand Slash from Soul Cave. We haven't got anything since. Yeah. Do we need to do any fights? I assume yes. We don't just immediately get encounters, right? Yeah. Oh, do we have to like push along the story first, right? Like we have to do these 4 and then we get it. Yeah. Shell Smash Trainer. Ugh. Surely we can just hit this with Choice Band darts, right? Cope. Block-A-Run Trainer. Only back to Victory Road. Cool. Alright. Zoop. Gonna put that over in... Can I insert more rows? Can I paste? Insert? Fuck, I'll put it over here. I love less fights. Zoop. Cool. Okay, so a double battle that I don't want to do. This is not a true double. That's nice. Fish and surf for Evergrande. I do have clear body pulp. Is there a underwater encounter? I guess not. There's not just a pure underwater encounter. And I assume these as well require us to do fights. Yeah. Yeah. Ba-dum, boom, boom. The Kingdra. We're gonna break out the ass. Yeah. It's 1, 2, 4, and you can take them and land. Any big... I mean, what we're still looking for left in the game is dark types, right? Dark types is our big thing we'd actually want. But I don't know how we optimize for that. This is a dead table. This is Ludicolo. Yes. Yeah, we got Slowking there. Seafloor Cavern. Does this have like 50 tables? Yeah. That seems... I mean, we still don't have Muck. Take this table, get fucking Tentacruel, cry. Actually, this table also, I mean... Mega Absol's Elite Four mainly Pokemon, right? Because this table would be Absol, Muck, Dupe, Muck, Dupe, Samurott. I guess Starmie would be the only one here we wouldn't like love. And not good anywhere else, yeah. I feel like this table is kind of crazy for us. Barring the Starmie. But Starmie's like super low odds because we have like so much duped out here. Like the 5% Starmie is the only miss. How's Samurott? Yeah. Bad? Damn. Yeah. Well, I guess that's the lowest odds encounter here. I mean, this seems pretty good, especially we're going to get it. We're going to get this earlier on in Seafloor. Yeah. So I think getting something here would be nice. Whiffing the Starmie Cry. Yeah. So that's probably that table. Take a look at room 6. Yeah, this looks like just a... This table looks good as well. I mean, yeah, Absol, Weavile, Grimmsnarl. Maybe the high rolls are just better on this. Yeah, actually the high rolls might be better on this. It might be like... Yeah. Yeah, this seems pretty crazy, yeah. This feels way... Like, if we are in desperate need of a dark type, I guess we rip this. Like, if there's fights where Honchkrow's not cutting it and we really need a dark type, we'd rip this. But I assume this is basically Seafloor is already over. Yeah. That's basically if we can hold on. And you said Evergrande. Blocks Surf and Fish for Evergrande. There's not really anything of value on Evergrande for us, besides eliminating... Did you say... So we can get Evergrande without doing that fight, though? We can get Evergrande Grass without doing that fight. Yeah. Mega Mawile moment? It's post Juan. Okay. So, yeah, we're not even... So, this is going to be... This is basically a delay. 129... This looks like a roamer table. Don't tell me, let's see, unavailable Megastones. Cave of Origin. Is it just bad? That's sad that it's bad. 129, just looking at this table, makes me think that this should definitely be... Is getting Barraskewda worth it at this point, or is this one we should probably save for... I guess this is guaranteed Barraskewda. Like, is this worth picking up a Barraskewda? Yes? Okay, so then this is Barraskewda always, because we've guaranteed one here. Cool. Yeah. And then, okay, so this, though, this is a roamer table. This is a roamer table. If we can get guaranteed Barraskewda somewhere else, like, I believe this would be a roamer table. I want to flag this with a red for roamer. One, two, six. Starmie Cradilly. Can we bring Cradilly to the Elite Four again? This is maybe a surfing table. I don't know. I know Corviknight's really good. I imagine Aerodactyl is probably not great. I don't know how good Archeops is in this last stretch. Like, yeah, that one I'm not sure. $126 with Shark Dupe. Error is really good. So you kind of get error before you get to Wand Gym for reasons. Get Aerodo. So, yeah. So I guess if I didn't even the Omega. So I guess the one. Yeah, makes it easier. Wet Surf and Wayne makes it really easier. Okay, so this is going to be Surf. We'll highlight this with blue for Surf. And 127. Is this land? Howdy. I assume we take land here? Land is after the Lucario Raptor lead. Is it cold out? Damn. To you. So it's normal temperature. Yeah. Yeah, but I assume we're taking land here. Like, nothing really exciting on this table, especially because we know we have the guaranteed Barraskewda. Milotic Ludicolo doesn't seem crazy. Yeah, it seems like... Because I know Mega Heracross is good. Talonflame. Getting Talonflame this late in the game. Reboot would be fun. Yeah. So this is land that I'm going to color with green. Lime green, so I know what it is. Sootopolis is going to be... What is I gonna do? This is delay. We'll say I need a better color for delay. This is grass, land, red for roamer. What did we say about 129? Oh, this is always surfing. I should just add another column to the right. But delete all this shit. Can I remove conditional formatting? Yeah. So I just want like a normal... Bara. Save for roamer. Repel, manip. Any additional notes here? We know what all of these other things mean. Seafloor cavern. This is going to be room 8, if possible. Cave of origin. Also another place for Grimsnow seems nice. Hopstagoon this late in the... This seems like an interesting table. Gonna hit Audino there, no questions. 130. What is this here? Is this... I guess this is just land? This is land, or... If we still really need a dark type, this is land or roamer. 131. Yeah. If we don't have Aerodactyl... How late is 131? I assume if we don't have Aerodactyl... Oh, this table's actually... Wait, this table's guaranteed Salamence if we hit Aerodactyl, right? So this is probably surfing. Pacifilog. That's an interesting table we've got there, thanks to Bruxius. Megabit Net is really good for Elite Four? Question mark. I assume this is one we actually take, just for the high roll potential. Or am I getting that confused for something? As a joke. Okay, so it's not good. Bet. Yeah, I feel like these tables are just going to be depending on what we have this deep into it. None of these are like really jumping out to me. Maybe it is secret sauce. This looks like a roamer table to me. This is like a roamer or a desperation table. Sky Pillar. I mean, I think we only have the option to take this. Destiny Bond on Champ. That's funny. Okay, I think that's enough prepping for now. We can stop pushing off actually doing the fight and do the fight. But okay, I mean, prospects look good. When do we get our second choice item? And I could probably go pick up these heart scales off stream now. Donde. Do we have to go talk to like Captain Stern or some shit? Abandoned ship. Oh, because we can dive now. Got it. Puzzle? What do you mean, puzzle? I hate puzzles. And again, the Save as Untitled broadcast does not fight optionals because it's dumb as shit. Not because I have skill issue of dodging the optionals. Oh, I don't have my fucking rappel up. Why the fuck do I not have my rappel up? Bruh. Cool. Somehow that didn't get me, but I'll take it. Wow, 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 wow. Because I haven't been in an area that you can catch Pokemon in a hot minute. Easy clap. Easy clap. Oh god. They're walking in weird patterns. Cool. There's real sauce in every other fight, then Galacia. Alright. Puzzle time, puzzle time. This is why we do save states outside. Fuck me. Okay, where are we going? Obviously not there. I hate stumbling around in the darkness. I don't think you're a fight. Nothing in there. You are a fight. I, in fact, was wrong. No surprises here. Oh, well, we got the Twisted Spoon now. Been putting that off for a hot minute. Because I didn't want to go do this bullshit. But at least we've got it now. Ah, I love wandering around. Am I going to walk into not walk into a fight? Oh, ding ding. Water gem. Key to room 1. Skill swap, that's fun. Oh, I should have. Do I need to pay attention when I walk in the room? Not speed up. Yeah. Key to room 4. Trash. Yeah, go ahead. Link the whole video. Let's watch the entire Bennett VOD. There. Key to room 6. And was it there? Trash, and then there. Okay. Key to room 6. Pay attention. No flashing. Oh, that just walks us into 5. Misty Explosion. Cool. Oh, I assume, do we have to like walk into that room and then see the shine and then come back in? I gotcha. So there is one here, or one here. One, I think like here. One, I want to say here or here. There's one in this column. And there's also one far over here, right? Okay, I missed the most important one. I believe there's one like around here. Ah, there we go. This is at least, I don't mind this. Compared to some of the other shit you got to do in this game, I don't mind this. Cool. That was not bad. I would rather do that than an ice puzzle. The problem with the ice puzzles is that there is no fucking way for you to know what the solution is. No one's going to look at an ice puzzle on a tiny little Game Boy screen and be like, okay, I can see the entire thing. And it'll tell me what to do. Dumb. I flew to the wrong place. Cool. But we have now successfully acquired 2 choice items. Hell yeah. Alright, let's look at this double battle. We want to do maybe more than 2 fights today. 3 would be kind of sick. Oh wait, I don't want the music. No, I want to look at this double battle. Cool. Oh, this is the one we want to look at. Zoop. Hell yeah, gamers. Let's get these Pokemon that aren't ours out of here. Would love to have them, but alas. Ever an inner focus D-Knight moment? Boom, boom, boom. Last resort, retaliate. Okay. D-Knight needs no items, which means maybe we can run that shit. I mean, we could also... We can fix our Urshifu now. What do we do? What's Urshifu's proper nature? Is it going to be, as always, it depends? Adamant or Jolly? God damn it. Oh, this is Scrappy. I was going to say, yeah. Ursha la boo boo. How would we get this guy to not click? Usually when Jolly, okay. Holly Jolly Christmas looking ass. Mm-hmm. And we have access to change it now, right? Is there any reason to not change it right away? Like, are you using Sherfu a lot in Sister, what do you call it? Uncavered Urshi? Because now we have 6, I'm assuming. Maybe not available to us right now, but we could just immediately do this. Like, Urshifu is almost always coming to the Elite Four. Yeah, I need to start studying Elite Four shit, I guess. I guess there's probably another motherfucker who can own this guy. Not going to show Natsupidoko there. Oh, is this a mega... Oh, well, I'm going to assume Beedrill is... Normal Beedrill's slow dead. just does stop that from being fun. We would need to delete someone who can fake out. Do we have a fake outer who is faster than Ludicolo? Could be Lopunny faking out. Or Togedemaru, they've protect as well. Because we could have Togedemaru fake out Stoutland and... Now, how would we do that? No. There's no way to do that with, like, B here. Yeah, B showing... Unless B can kill this guy with the U-turn, which... They can. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could U-turn into someone like that. I hate being back into the double battle vortex. Be lovely, though, if we could keep them. We can't kill with Poison Jab. Beedrill get Ice Punch. They do not. Damn, this Beedrill Pokemon is so weak in this game. Also can kill Starmie with U-turn. Insanity. Yeah, I don't know if we could set up a scenario where... I mean, I guess we could Urshifudo's learn Ice Punch. They, in fact, do. But it appears they don't kill this ludicrous Colo. But I guess we could, like, if we can find a way to kill the Ludicolo, kill the Starmie, and then with a U-turn, and then go into someone who can Ice Punch them. Stoutland might be fucking annoying to manage, though. Welcome back, Double Battles. So excited to have you again. Could have pre-damage B to be showing fast kill from both of these mons, Mega Evolve, U-turn out, take, or can you Glisspod? Oh, no. Well, it has to retaliate first, right? Can't last resort first. Yeah. We could go something with, like, B leads by being pre-damage, baiting fast kill from both mons. They click. How does retaliate work in a double battle? It's last turn? Last turn. Right? That doesn't... retaliate doesn't, like, immediately do double damage. But I guess then the next turn we're baiting the same shit. The mon that comes in would have to take... I mean, we could just try killing... We just slow kill this Outland, right? Now they're dead to that. And Urshi does it, and then I don't think like Choice Band does. Do they really? Yeah, this Urshifu guy's good. Nah, but they'd be showing fast kill here, so this would always be a fake out. What about that? Where this would get Annex K. If we don't pre-damage Beedrill, Beedrill's going to be fast dead to retaliate. And then Ludicolo is going to be shown fast dead to close combat with Choice Band, so they would get Annex K'd, I believe. Threatening fast kill, yeah, that'd be plus 20 to do that. So Urshifu would eat up the Focus Band, get Annex K'd, or eat up the... Oh, it's Ludicolo with Focus Sash. But That's why we immediately went to the D-Knight. Because we can go dual Wing Beat, pick up this KO. Dead to Glizzard is not something I'd like. Back to double battle. Z, 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 Z. No one picking up fast kills on that side. Ape Escape. Probably could lead with a double fake out moment. But they're not going to kill the two in the back, yeah. We could probably very easily, we could bait fake out with a protect. And let someone else on the other side. Like we could lead with someone who... But I guess in that scenario we need someone who is faster than Ludicolo, ideally. Are we circling back to the thing I just said at the beginning? Where we'd go... Dual Wing Beat would kill this guy. They're not going to get faked out, so it's always going to be fake out on Togedemaru, but Togedemaru is going to fake out Statland before they act. I guess if we do that with... I guess we'd have to do with a ghost, right? Which we could... Oh, well, it's double battle. That's not going to work like that. Okay, what if we just do this, where we kill that with that? What is Tuggy going to bait in? Hydro Pump from Starmie. Yeah, well, and that benefits too. We fake out turn one. We... you're not faster, right? You are faster. Not going to kill with a slow retaliate, though. Starmie showing fast skill against this with Blizzard. Yeah. Ha. It's not another world where Choice Band Polt just says fuck you and everyone you've ever known, right? Because this one would die after 2 turns with the fake out Iron Barbs chip. You would... Actually, I don't think that would do enough over 2 turns, yeah. This guy's not that cracked. Double battles got me thinking. I guess I have to remember we have 2 choice items now. So we can cause even more shenanigans. No way, Specs. Volt Switch gets there, nah. I mean, I guess it is light. Oh, well, Life Orb's not going to do us any good here. Life Orb? Nah, this would have to be Specs. Yeah, can we set up, Could we ever go Poison Jab turn 1? Leech Life turn 2. Any way to get Mega Beat online? It would need to be guaranteeing a fake out. This guy would need to guarantee fake out into this slot. Can you take a Retaliate? You could. So if we could lead with a Pokemon who kills... If we pre-damage to be dead to fake out. If any mon who's like slower, dead to fake out. As we could do that with a Protect mon as well. Like a mon who's slower, pre-damage to be dead to fake out. They would always bait fake out, and they would always bait Retaliate. No, they wouldn't always bait Retaliate. That's the problem, right? Because B is dead to fast Retaliate before they Mega Evolve. Do you show fast kill on... Choice Band Infernape? Hear me out. Choice Band Infernape would always be showing fast kill on Ludicolo, so Ludicolo would always fake them out. But Infernape's fake out would be faster, so Infernape could fake out Stoutland, and then Infernape would get faked out by Ludicolo, and then B would kill Beedrill. B would kill Ludicolo with Poison Jab. Then the next turn, what would Stoutland? Stoutland would see 2 slow KOs. So that's no bueno. I mean, we could double swap, right? It's not like Ludicolo. I mean, it's not like Infernape gets there with a Life Orb. Or Togedemaru gets there with... Nah. Other fake outers. Nah, I don't think there's any other fake outer who's going to show that they can murder this guy. I think I'm being too impatient with trying to plan this fight. Yeah, Baron Urshifu can almost run down this side. With a little bit of help. So, it's just the same. We can't, there's not like a safe Beedrill opener here. Yeah. What you need, Sal? Could it be the surprising hero? I did think they led that. This is a true double, isn't it? How am I supposed... There's two people here! It's two people, I assume! Fuck me, bro. I'm gonna kill myself. Cut my life into pieces. Cut my life into pizza. This is my plastic fork. Well, I think that makes this easier, right? So it never sees itself as dead turn 1. Interesting. You dead to Blizzard from this guy? Yeah, that does make a monumental larger amount of sense. Oh, we didn't end up catching anyone much. We were looking, because we have to do a couple fights before we catch motherfuckers. So we were just kind of looking to plan out the rest of our fights for the game. Or just think about them a little bit more. It's a shame we can't kill with Volt Switch. Yeah. Just doing a little forward thinking, as it were. Could we... U-turn B on Ludicolo, pre-damage B to be fast dead to Ludicolo, U-turn on them, or we could even U-turn on Starmie if that's better for us. And then, I mean, if we like U-turn into someone who can take Scald and then like fake out Stoutland or whoever next turn, that might be nice. But we could definitely start this with 2 kills too. So they would die before we could be at whatever HP we wanted to. Well, now we have to decide if we want to kill the Ludicolo or not, I guess. Especially if they're going to be clicking Scowled. Yeah, I don't know how much I love having this guy in. I mean, I guess we could do that, right? Where B's pre-damage to be dead to fast kill from that. We have B U-turn to pick up the kill and Starmie, and then whatever Mon comes in takes the Scald, and then D-Knight can dual wing beat the kill this. That would give us 2 KOs in turn 1. What would this bait in? We're going to be pre-damaged to be fast dead to Dragon Rush. Any choice item locks us into that. I mean, if we're taking guaranteed Dragon Rush here, we could go probably like Rabombi and kill it back. Damn, Rabombi doesn't kill it back. Does Specs Rabombi kill it back? Damn, it just... Specs does a ludicrous amount of damage. That would kill... Come another dragon. We'd kill that. How does Rabombi feel about the rest of this fight? What would they bid in? Slow kill from Stoutland, most likely. If Stoutland's not already in. Okay, so what about this line? So, let's light this up. Ludi, Starmie, D-Knight, Stout, Lan, Blast. Okay, so B, pre-damage to 93. Yeah. Nothing fast kill. No, 9. And then this guy's not threatening fast kill against... well, this would be first turn out. Inner focus. Okay, so yeah, literally cannot target that guy with that. And then it's seeing fast kill, so it's only going to see fast kill a Scald. So we're going to U-turn D-Knight. D-Knight, B U-turns Starmie. B's gonna U-turn Starmie. Pick up the KO. Goes into question mark. You faster? You are faster. Oh, so wait. Ludicolo doesn't even get the act. D-Knight. Nope. D-Knight KOs Ludi. Okay. And then Ludi will bait out. I mean, D-Knight will bait out. If we're pre-damaged, that would be fast kill from this guy. That's probably going to be our best thing to take here. D-Knight. D-Knight at 236 HP. D-Knight baits in. D-Knight baits in. Oh, D-Knight baits in D-Knight. That's why my brain got broken for a second. D-Knight baits in D-Knight. And then who's our mystery man? If Urshifu, Choice Band Urshifu did a little bit more damage, they could be our guy. Okay, who can we trick? What about Ape? Ape with... Would show outspeed Oko here. Would show... Not outspeed Oko here. Not outspeed Oko here. Well, non-damage, pre-damage D-Knight. So what bait's gonna happen first? I guess it depends on what slot. Because it'll go 1, 2. So we could have someone baited D-Knight. Or we could have D-Knight bait in D-Knight and then I don't know what we'd want to bait in. Do someone who... Well, I mean, you own Stoutland. This would be slow KO, or they would see slow. Outspeed Oko. You would see slow KO with Hydro Pump. Oh, how so? Oh, yeah. You didn't know about the project or something like that. Yeah. That's sick. Good teacher moment. Good teachable moment. Yeah. Yeah, I think that... I love when teachers are, like, fair like that. We're like, hey, like, yeah, obviously I can't give you... You fucked up, but I'm not going to kill you for it. Guess we could go into something like Togedemaru, right? Togedemaru, who we could like spend this turn faking out and then being dead to dumbest semester of all time. Can I bring in this Blastoids? We love to hear it. Pull that shit out at the last moment. A dub's a dub. Yeah, so if we U-turn into Togedemaru. Scrappy's not. Scrappy's just immune to Intimidate. Yeah. So we could fake it out for the first turn. And then you're faster, so... If we're showing like fast kill from that, that would never happen. Can we just rip Moonblast till the cows come home? I guess we could, hypothetically. We'd swap in on the immune move as Stoutland swings. Well, I guess no. As long as we have a Mon who could come in and take the retaliate. Yeah, it's like a whole different thing. That's why I like can't imagine going back to grad school myself personally, because just having to like rewire your brain for a little bit seems wild to me, or seems so unfathomable. Wait, so we'd swap into this guy, and they would already be out. This would be Rabambi would be able to outspeed and pick up this KO, and then fake out this guy. Then the turn after, we would We would protect with Togedemaru and bait 2 fast KOs. While Rabombi swaps into... Anyone who can clear this back couple? I mean, I guess they don't need to clear the back couple. They just need to non-retaliate. You would take more from non-retaliate. What do you take from this guy? I guess you would maybe bait in Focus Blast from this guy. Yeah, I guess that's true. If we could... Because Togedemaru would be doing the next bait, perhaps? It's all going to depend on bait location. So, okay, let's run this back for a second. Turn 1. B is pre-damaged to bait fast kill from Ludicolo, so they will try to kill it. We're going to Mega Evolve, click U-turn to kill Starmie, and then before the Ludicolo gets to actually act, we're going to kill Ludicolo through the Focus Sash with dual Wing Beat. They can never get faked out because they have Inner Focus. Dina's going to be, and then Togedemaru is going to come in the B slot, and it's going to be these 2 guys in. Togedemaru is going to, D-Knight's going to bait in D-Knight showing fast kill with Dragon Rush. We're going to be pre-damaged for that. And then Togedemaru will bait in Stoutland being dead to fast kill from base retaliation. And I guess we'd want this guy in slot 1, which means we want B in slot 2. And then, I guess that's the problem, that D-Knight will also see fast kill here. I mean, if that's the case, we could just protect. We get Spiky Shield as we swap into... Well, actually, if that's the case, right. Couldn't we just... If Togedemaru is baiting 2 kills, 2 fast kills, we could just kill the D-Knight with our D-Knight. That'd probably start some weird baits, right? Last resort. Does it see last resort for baiting? Yeah, okay, so last resort is traded normally. Okay, so we could have Togedemaru, because Togedemaru Retaliate would be active, because we would have killed him on the last turn. So actual damage, Togedemaru would be able to be baiting that. So what did we want here? The purpose of that was not having Togedemaru too low. Yeah. So it'll see Last Resort at full damage for baiting, and it'll see Retaliate for this damage. So Togedemaru could be a crisp, clean 156. Togedemaru would be a crisp 156 HP, meaning they would be showing fast dead to this, but not fast dead to anything from D-Knight. D-Knight would see fast kill here. What the hell is this? Oh, it's so funny. This video is sitting in my watch later. Yeah. I've been meaning to watch this video. I've heard fun shit. I don't even know what the thing is. There's something bug with Hail and Protect from just reading that top comment. Okay, turn 2. Yeah. What does it basically do? React channel? The save is untitled React channel? Yes, like the slots and all the weird shit that exists. Crystal Kaizo 2A is so fucking weird.
Emerald is over 20 years old now, but last month we uncovered a shocking flaw in its AI for the first time. I researched this myself because I wanted to disprove it, but the truth is just bizarre. This is by far the most complex and badly behaved bug I've ever seen in any game's AI. When you think of famous and stupid bugs in Pokemon, you probably think about the Gen 1 AI that tunnel visions on super effective moves.
Yeah.
This leads to funny moments like Erika using Poison Powder against Venusaur forever because Poison is super effective on grass. Or famously, Twitch Plays Pokemon abused an Elite Four fight to force rest against an underleveled Venomoth. I think Gen 1 gets bullied too much for this. The behavior seems silly, but the AI is not misbehaving. The AI is just executing the code as it was written.
Yeah,
I want you to be the judge of Gen 1 versus Gen 3 AI after you hear the story I'm about to tell you. The story starts when I got a short message from factory player Dave Glorbus. Now, I get a lot of reports from people saying the
Dave
AI
Glorbus
is broken or that there's a new discovery. Most of the time, that person is just forgetful or has misread some of our documentation. But
Never
Dave
done that.
knows what he's talking about. And this scenario sounded particularly innocent. He was facing Glalie 1 with Jolteon, and Glalie 1 started behaving very strangely. This might not sound like a big deal, but understanding and predicting the AI is extremely...
Unrelated, I do kind of want to do... I feel like Battle Factory stuff would be really interesting in Emerald.
important in the factory, and this is because unlike almost every other challenge in Pokemon, the factory actually has the tools to viciously fight back against the player. Factory players are also particularly interested in turn 1 behaviors. This is because in the late game factory, when you face an enemy like Glalie, you don't actually know which Glalie set it's going to be. So working that out as fast and efficiently as possible is really important. For this video, we won't worry about that. We'll just focus on Glalie 1.
Okay, I just want to know what's
Glalie 1
happening.
is a simple set. It has Ice Beam, Crunch, Hail,
I just
want to
learn.
And in late game factory, you exclusively fight against a game's smart AI. It's best to think of the AI as working in layers.
Okay, we are familiar with Smart
has 3
AI.
layers: Basic, Kill, and Expert. Each of these layers acts on each of the moves Glalie has, adding or subtracting to that move's score. After all the layers have been run on all the moves, the AI will then pick randomly from whatever move or moves has the highest score. Basic AI is a set of
Emerald
checks to
Kaizo
make sure
uses Smart AI beyond the fights that use Risky AI. But I think there's like some overlap there, right?
the move will not fail if it's used.
Yeah, because I remember when I was getting into Emerald Kaizo, there's a player I was watching, I forget his tag, who was doing Battle Factory runs. And it's a lot of the same AI rules. Like he would be doing stuff, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I know,
AI
that's
does
like
2
+6,
things.
right?
First,
Or some
if the
shit
move
like
does
that.
kill,
Yeah.
give it +4 score. And second, for moves that don't kill, but still do damage, if that move is not the strongest move, give it -1. Expert AI then encourages a wide variety of behaviors. This includes stuff like boost stats at high HP, but do not boost stats at low HP. For Glalie versus
Calc
Jolteon,
good.
the AI layers seem quite simple. Basic AI does not matter at all, since all of these moves are going to do something. Ice Beam and Crunch both don't kill Jolteon at max HP. Crunch is weaker than Ice Beam though, so it gets -1 in the kill
makes
AI
sense.
layer. Ice Beam and Crunch do not have any expert AI. Hail has no AI that's going to act on turn 1, and Protect has a simple 50% chance to lower its score. So the highest score is 0, and overall there should be a 41.7% chance to use Ice Beam, a 41.7% chance to use Hail, and a 16.6% chance to use Protect. Now before 1 month ago, the order of these layers didn't matter. I'm going to come back to this. Because the thing is, Glalie is never going to use Ice Beam on turn 1. Literally never. Let's talk about Protect. Protect is a surprisingly buggy move. Back in Ruby and Sapphire, it had a 1 in 65,000
Can't
chance
believe
to fail.
move order is going to matter in another fucking
Emerald
game.
did fix this at least. For almost a decade, the community has known that part of the Expert AI for Protect has a bug. You see, a part of the Expert AI for Protect is meant to encourage its use in clever scenarios. For example, if the opponent is poisoned, or if the opponent just used the move Lock On. The problem is that Game Freak put the wrong check on Lock On. Instead of checking if the AI has just been hit by lock-on, it instead checks if it has not been hit by it. Of course, this is almost always true, and it means that Protect almost always gets a score of +2 as part of its expert AI layer.
Interesting.
And because Protect can fail if used on consecutive turns, the AI prefers not to use Protect on consecutive turns. But this doesn't matter to turn 1 of the battle. The AI obviously did not use Protect on the last turn.
So is it always guaranteed to
because there
protect
was
on
no
turn
last
1?
turn. There's a very powerful conclusion to this. Since Protect therefore always has scores
It's gonna
of +1
yeah
or
+2 and
+2
everything
on
else.
turn
So
1,
if like a move doesn't kill on turn 1, it's always going to protect. What could you use to abuse with that in Emerald Kaizo? I guess it's probably like niche scenario. Well, I don't think that many mons have protect. Is that why the Metagross in Archie likes protecting a lot?
then Glalie 1 is always going to use Protect on turn 1. That's really important for factory players to know. But Dave's message said that Glalie 1 specifically did not use Protect on turn 1. It used Hail on turn 1. This should obviously be impossible. Dave then said he thought the problem was with Hail. But Hail's expert AI is really simple. I didn't think it was this. I thought the problem had to be related to yet another Protect AI bug that me and Dave had discovered months earlier. You see, Protect should get a score of +1 at minimum if it wasn't used last turn. This makes it incredibly predictable throughout the game. But me and Dave noticed that Protect does not get used as much as it should. The reason for this is that the AI's logic for checking if Protect was used last turn is broken. The AI can count how many consecutive uses of Protect it's had, but this count only ever gets updated if Protect is used. For example, let's say Glalie uses Protect on turn 1. On turn 2, it now thinks the Protect count is 2. Let's say it then uses Hail on turn 2. Now it's turn 3, but Glalie thinks it still used Protect last turn. This is because when Hail was selected, the Protect count should have been set back to 0, but it wasn't. It just stayed at 1, which was the value it had after turn 1. This was a really important discovery.
So does this make it so... Is this going to make it so that like when it clicks Hail, that doesn't reset it? Also, I'm going to go get a snack. Oh, fuck!
It just stayed at 1, which was the value it had after turn 1. This was a really important discovery, not just because it's a warning about the predictability of Protect after it's used once, but also because it means if the AI ever successfully uses Protect twice in a row, Protect gets stuck at a negative score and basically can't be used again at all for the match. So this was my idea. Perhaps the Protect count on turn 1 of the battle is somehow wrong. Maybe the Protect count from the previous battle is still in the AI's memory. But this wasn't true. Something Dave confirmed with even more testing is that Hail and Protect are always being used before Ice Beam. It seemed like Protect was some kind of accidental misdirect. The real culprit really was Hail. It was at this point I knew something was deeply wrong. This really didn't make sense. It's not
so is it going to end
familiarity with the
so
code
it's something
base,
with the order of the moves that fucks
AI
it?
is very simple. Millions
Or is
of
it
people have
specifically
played
Hail?
Emerald. It's an old game. Maybe only hundreds of people who know the AI quite well have played Emerald, but those hundreds of people would collectively have played thousands of games. Most of all, even if I think everyone else is dumb, I know for a fact that I've played thousands of games in Emerald. I've never noticed this before, but I completely trusted...
Yeah, so I guess it probably doesn't matter. Could not for the life of me think of a mon that uses Hail and Emerald Kaizo.
...that Dave was telling the truth here. The Hail AI is really simple. Basically, it just checks the current weather. If there is any current weather that is not Hail, then use Hail. This is logical. It encourages the removal of weather that the enemy probably set up for themselves. But there's only one possible way that Hail can be used on turn 1 instead of Protect, and it's because Hail is getting this score of +1. So I checked the Weather AI definition file. Oh. To explain this to all non-programmers,
Oh, so I'm assuming the game by default thinks the weather's sun in terms of that because it like the default is 0.
Game Freak forgot to code in a definition for no weather.
Oh,
The game's code
so that's why.
is just
Okay, that
numbers,
makes sense.
and there's no number that tells the AI, hey, there's no weather right now. This is a massive mistake. That
That's
should
so
have been caught.
funny.
Perhaps the exact battle system function fixes it in some way. Nope. Notice there is no case at all for no weather. It just does nothing. To underline that part, the AI really does nothing. There's no bugged value being written to memory. We just don't do anything at all. This immediately felt like the answer. You see, the check
That's
does
not the
nothing,
answer?
but after we do the check for the weather, we're still running Pokemon Emerald. There's still a part of the game's code that we're going to look at and assume that's the answer to the question of, what is the weather? This part of the code is a number. Now by default, we should assume it's 0. By Gen 3's own definition, 0 is sunny day. So, is that the answer? The check is broken and never does anything. So the answer that we check after that always says it's sunny day. So hail is used to change the weather from sunny day to hail. No,
Yeah, I can't
there's
think
actually
of
a huge problem
anything.
with it.
I can't think of anyone off the top of my head in Emerald Kaiser that just manually sets up weather. I feel like if it is something, it's either like a field effect, like a Flannery's Gym.
This might explain Glady 1, but the factory has hundreds and hundreds of sets. As you may expect, Game Freak created a lot of sets that use Sunny Day and Solar Beam together.
Roxanne
Game Freak also
Shuckle.
gave a load of fire Pokemon.
How often do we see Roxanne Shuckle? Sunny Day. I guess this will give us an answer of like
Sunny
what the
Day to
score is
boost
by default. I
Fire
guess if there
moves.
is something bugged, but I think he's about to say that it's not set like that. Yeah,
If the
I've
weather
seen
check is
it.
complete-
I think on the winning run we see it set it up for Sunflora.
broken when there is no weather and just says it's
I've seen
sunny
it
day,
happen.
Wouldn't all of these Pokemon never use Sunny
That
Day?
was
Since
my
if
exact
it's already
thought.
sunny, then Sunny Day should fail, and basic AI should prevent its use.
But it does
I know
happen.
this isn't true. I've played the game. These Pokemon use Sunny Day. In fact, now that I really think about it, they use Sunny Day perhaps even more than they should. This explanation must be wrong. And it's not just Sunny Day.
Yeah.
I also know for a fact that Rain Dance Pokemon behave roughly as expected. They both do and don't use
So is
Rain
there
Dance
something fucked with
sometimes.
exactly
Sometimes getting
hail?
very close to an answer can be dangerous, because in the desire to be rid of the problem, you can kind of force it to be true. Or come up
Super
with some
son.
kind of lie or workaround which isn't really correct. There was something that did ring a bell though. If you spend long enough staring at code like this, then part of it kind of seeps into your subconscious. I
Wait,
was
is-
pretty sure
Is it really slot based? There's Rain Dance, and that's slot 2, slot 4, slot 3. What's the Glalie? Slot 4, Sunny Day. Where's the Glalie that we're worried about? What slot is it in? Well, slot 3. Does it matter like the order? Okay. Let's go back.
isn't really correct. There was something that did ring a bell.
Okay, I'm becoming a
If you
rack
spend long
streamer.
enough
I see why
staring
people
at
do
code
this.
Like this, then part of it kind of seeps into your subconscious. I was pretty sure that I had seen part of this code recently in a different context. I was also pretty sure about one thing. While the weather expert AI was kind of broken, I was pretty sure that basic AI was not broken for weather at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a problem, because basic AI, as its name suggests, is pretty basic. Or is it? Well, that's not entirely
Where's the
true.
Vsauce
Players
music?
often ignore basic AI because it's the most intuitive and easily understood part of the AI. Don't use Tackle against a ghost Pokemon. Don't use Toxic if the enemy is already poisoned. It's all so obvious. Basic AI often does nothing, but that's only really in terms of the end result. What basic AI actually does is a lot of checks that relate to type effectiveness and ability checks. In particular, there is another key player here, a rare but not irrelevant ability, Soundproof. Soundproof is infamous in Gen 3 PvP for another reason, but right now Soundproof is important because every single move in the game gets checked against Soundproof to see if it would fail. Obviously, this only matters if the opposing Pokemon actually has the ability Soundproof, but that means looking up the opposing Pokemon's ability. Here, Jolteon has Volt Absorb. That's obvious enough. But remember, it's
Oh,
code.
is there going to be something
is just
fucked with,
numbers.
like, how there's the Intimidate bug? Is there going to be something that just, like, completely washes away the ability or, like, makes it default to something
Volt
funky?
Absorb corresponds to a number of 10. But what if this ability was a different number? What if this number exactly matched the number for Hail or another weapon
Oh,
effect? Most of the abilities in this game would not do this, so it's exactly the kind of thing that might only sometimes bug the AI.
You're
This still
telling
wasn't fully
me
correct.
the spaghetti code, like the ability of soundproof, makes it into weather. No fucking way, bro.
But we were getting closer. I want to make it very clear that both Will and Dave were heavily involved throughout this process and deserve a lot of credit for what
No
I'm about
way,
to explain.
man.
The basic AI layer had actually just been solved. If the ability number of the opposing Pokemon matches the desired weather, the enemy AI cannot use that weather move. For Hail, that's the ability Speed Boost. Glady 1 can never use Hail if the opponent has Speed Boost.
So wait, stench, drizzle, speed boost. None of these are relevant for Emerald Kaizo.
For Rain,
Does something get stench? But I mean,
ability
obviously,
is
we're not getting
Stench,
speed boost. We're
which
not
is
getting that.
hilarious. For Sandstorm, it's Drizzle. Game Freak got really lucky here, as Drizzle will obviously set a real weather. Sun has no
That's also
corresponding
really funny
ability.
too that one of their spaghetti code accidentally ended up being right because it'll see it
Basic AI
as
is
weather up.
hallucinating. It cannot read a blank weather effect, and instead uses the result from the ability lookup it had to do for Soundproof. This explains why factory sets with Sunny Day can still use the move Sunny Day. It should be broken, but it accidentally gets fixed by the Soundproof check, which sets this magic number for the weather to something that is not 0. So what about Expert AI? It's obvious that Glady was getting a
Oh,
plus
so
1.
what was he explaining? Just explaining there. So it's not bugged because it checks. So wait, well then, what does it become? What does it think the weather is if it checks the ability and it's not one of the first 4?
Not 0. By the sound still uses
I guess
the
it's
move,
as
which
long
sets
as
this
it's
magic
not. So they're seeing the sunny day check is seeing that it's not. As long as it's seeing that it's not the default, which is sun up, then it
for
thinks
the
sun
weather,
can go up
something
because
that
it's
is
not
not
already
0.
up. I guess that makes
so
sense.
what about Expert AI? It's obvious that Glady was getting a plus 1 score, from a different value being interpreted as either sun, rain, or sandstorm.
So what's being in sun, rain, or hands? Is that
And those
where
are the numbers 0, 1, and 2. This can't be the ability check from basic AI though. The numbers value being
This
interpreted
guy-
as
they've in
either
focus?
sun,
So
rain,
where is it coming from? Is
or
it really
sandstorm.
move order? God,
Those are the numbers 0, 1, and 2. This can't be the ability check from basic AI though.
Yeah.
Remember, Jolteon's Volt Absorb is 10. That doesn't match any of these weathers.
Okay.
There must be something else happening before Expert AI comes in. Now, while we were discussing this, Dave, to his credit, says something very clever. He said, surely they just won't keep the old data. It's hard to know how sarcastic Dave was being here.
Keep the old
But
data.
I was immediately
What's he
sure
mean
that this
by
was
this?
exactly the kind of nonsense that Game Freak would leave on its codebase. Remember how I said the order of the
Yeah.
AI layers never mattered before? Well, it does now. In fact, everything matters. Literally everything.
Dave Homestuck.
I'm going to explain this as best as I can, because I'll be blunt, it's extremely complicated. When we check the weather, we're looking at this one number in the game's code somewhere. What is this number? Is it the ability of the enemy Pokemon? Well, yes and no. This number is used extensively in a lot of random areas of the code. When I realised this, I came incredibly close to just giving up and declaring the whole thing borderline random. But it's not random. By far the most important and repeatable part of the code that writes here is the part that checks how powerful a move is in Kill AI. That's really important because Kill AI runs just before Expert AI, and Game Freak do not clean up this value. What's insane about this is that the moves are checked in order. That means that
so
for
there's
Expert
our
AI,
problem.
the weather that the AI thinks is active is usually the result of the 4th move slot's power. So the behavior of the enemy AI is influenced by the
Oh, that's it then? It's because this is power is 0, so then it thinks sun is up because of the power of the move, and that's why it's clicking hail?
exact order of its moves. Let's return to the Glady 1
Oh,
example.
is that really
Glady's
it?
4th move is Protect. Protect does no damage, and so writes a value of 0 to this value. When Hail checks the weather, this 0 is still there, and it's interpreted as sunny day. That's why Glalie 1 picks Hail, because Protect was a move slot.
Yeah, how could this be applicable? What is the order of the Shuckle's moves? Yeah. Toxic is last. Oh yeah, it's toxic. So then it thinks, I don't know if this is that exact scenario, but then would that mean that it thinks the sun is up? That would actually 1,000,000% make sense why this Shuckle almost never sets up the sun. That makes 1,000,000% sense. That would do it. If this scenario that is being described. Yeah, it can click it, which confuses me, though. Like, I've seen it click it, but it does rarely click it. Yeah. How much PP does rollout have? Maybe that's what's happening here. No, rollout has an exceptional amount of PP, so that shouldn't be running out. Why? Let's go a little bit deeper. Can I find the VOD? I can't believe this is the auto fucking thumbnail for the Moss Deep Space Center. God fucking damn it, YouTube. Read a page of a Harry Potter book. Thanks, Mr. Cent. God fucking damn it, bro. I gotta change that. I think I have the VOD downloaded. So this would be... When did that run start? Is it 115? This looks right. No, this is the Walter wipe. Is it 119? Let's see. That's what we're looking at. Yeah. Okay, so we fight Roxanne. Yeah, let's look at this exact scenario where this sets up Sunny Day. Because I'm pretty sure in this 1v1 it sets it up. There's a curse. Or maybe I'm getting this confused with another one. I've definitely seen it set it up in front of a Sunflower, so maybe it wasn't this run. Yeah, I'm guessing it wasn't this run because we just fucking kill it. Oh, no, there's the Sunny Day. So that's super odd. So why would it set up Sunny Day in this scenario? We're not statused. Yeah, there's the Sunny Day. How would the AI work out to click Sunny Day in this scenario? Anyway, well, let's go back to the video, see if we get any more answers.
0. Now, I said just usually, and I meant it. A lot of moves check weird things and can change the behavior of expert AI weather moves. For example, Meganium 1 has Light Screen. Light Screen writes the types of enemy Pokemon into the weather check slot, which massively changes when it will or won't use Sunny Day. But this only matters because Light Screen is before Sunny Day in Meganium 1's move slots. In short, the way that the Gen 3 AI hallucinates weather is stupidly wacky and stupidly complicated, and must be taken on a case-by-case basis.
Okay.
And it's not just moves that change the weather that care about what the weather currently is. Moves such as Dig and Synthesis also change their AI behaviors based on what they think the weather is right now. It's important to remember.
So that could be a thing that's impactful. Yeah. It's a case-by-case basis. But yeah, like Dig and Synthesis, I feel like are more... Do we see Synthesis that often, though? Or Dig. I feel like the AI doesn't really have a lot of two-turn moves.
But that none of this applies if there is a real weather effect. In that case, the code actually
none of this applies if there's a real weather effect.
You would understand, for example, if it was raining, that the current weather is
who fucking knows?
Almost missed this bug. Everyone else missed it for over 2 decades. In fact, the only reason we found this bug
yeah, I
at
love
all
how they dropped that, like, oh yeah, like Dig is affected by this, huh?
was because of the older Protect bug giving Protect a higher score than it should. Without this bug, I have no idea how long it would ever take to find this, or if we would find it at all. Now I want to change lanes and talk about what to actually do with this information. Obviously, a random factory player should not be expected to spend 3 hours reading the source code of Pokemon Emerald so that they can understand exactly how the enemy AI is going to use weather moves. That's ridiculous. At the same time, it's not fair if only people like me or Dave know about this and how it works. That's just a stupid, unfair advantage. I strongly believe that competition should do its best.
I don't know if I'd 100%. It seems like such a niche scenario. Maybe deep into Battle Factory it'll matter a whole lot more, but I don't know where they're going to go with this. I think that's cool that, well, one, I guess they're diminishing that by sharing this with the world, but I do think that's cool, a skill expression thing. They're coming from the Nuzlocking, having to read AI documents 40 times a day. Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's cool to understand it.
Everyone and make competition as accessible as possible. For this reason, me and Will have extensively studied and documented the behavior of every single Pokemon in the factory which has any move that cares about what the weather currently is.
That rules.
And exactly how this will affect the AI scores during weather hallucination for that Pokemon. This exists right now, including a write-up by Will to explain everything.
That's awesome.
That I've
Dude, I
covered
love
in
this
video
community.
and more. Link in the description. My hope is that this equalizes factory competition as much as possible.
That rules.
And doesn't gatekeep anything behind learning how.
Yeah, I think what I really love about the Nuzlocking community, and it looks like the broader Pokemon single-player competitive adjacent community, is how collaborative it is. Everyone just like, okay, like, here's this document, here's this video, here's this. It's really, really sick.
I do expect there to be a few errors, however. This is an extremely new bug, and understanding exactly what does and doesn't influence it is very complicated and difficult to work out. For this reason, please be patient with us as we slowly improve the documentation.
Yeah, like putting all this work in for just to help people out. Yeah,
have done in general to make Gen 3 and Gen 4 AI behaviors much easier to read and understand. Links for that also. Let me know what you think about the Gen 3 weather hallucination bug as well. I am curious if anyone understood this properly.
I do definitely. I forgot about Battle Factory. This is something I want to do because it just looks so fun. Yeah, because it takes all that Emerald Kaizo AI I learned and puts it in the good use. Good video. Oh wait, I should do the thing that you do when you watch a video on stream. If you haven't already, go like that. Go subscribe to them. That was a super sick video. I'm glad I watched that on stream. That was fun. Yeah. Yeah. That's one, no matter how I understand that properly, I think that's one thing we can take away from that video. Shit's fucked in Emerald Kaizo, and that's why Shuckle doesn't click Sunny Day that much. That's what we can relevantly take away from us. And additionally, that's maybe why Metagross protects more often, but that's, I guess, a bug that was already known. Yeah. Yeah. But I did not know about that before this, but that is cool to know. Anyways, what the fuck were we doing? Yeah. We won D-Knight in slot 1. Turn 1, D-Knight's not going to get faked out. Even though they see fast kill here, they're going to fast kill Ludicolo. B's going to be shown fast dead to that. Yeah, that was fun. I need to do, if I want to do longer streams, I need to do more stuff like that to just give myself a break to eat a snack and watch a fun video. Yeah, I gotta find videos like that I enjoy and wait to watch them on stream. That was sick. I feel refreshed. This is what we're going to have to do during the Sabathon, where we have to beat Emerald Kaizo New Game Plus before ending the Sabathon. And then we wipe to fucking Archie, and then I lose my mind. Anyways, we pre-damage. We kill Starmie with U-turn, go into Togedemaru, and then D-Knight kills Ludicolo with Dual Wing Beat. Togedemaru, D-Knight's going to do the bait first. D-Knight's going to be pre-damaged to be dead to Fast Dragon Rush, and then Togedemaru is going to be damaged to be dead to Retaliate. And it does see Last Resort as a bait. So this would be turn 1 at that HP. Yeah. Hey, I mean, we got ridiculously far on that first attempt. Or our second attempt. I want to believe. I want to believe we can at least... I mean, yeah, like, if I really want to try for it, I think after a couple more, like, goofy early game runs, I would maybe consider GMOing a Nido. Like, if I GMO Nido King, like, that's a free... We lost to Red 2 because of Snorlax, because we didn't count the Snorlax turns. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, with a GMO'd Nidoking, we've proven that we can beat the first 3 gym leaders without anything, yeah. No, oh yeah, I only timed out Tamori. Tamori's been here recently. That was funny. I was a little mad about that, but yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. It was nice, though. It was like at the end of the week, it gave us a reason to get back to Run and Bun. Cope. Yeah, but I can see, like, a path to... Yeah, it's very funny looking back at 100%. I can see a path to beating Flannery. Like, yeah, I feel like it's, like, the late game moving fights. Like, I honestly think... yeah. I honestly think... especially if we get Sabile or find some funky Elite Four shenanigans, there is a way to do it. But anyways, what we're gonna do, I have faith that you can do it. Cope. We'd be dead the fast kill from Statland. We'd fake out the Statland. On the fast kill from Dragon Rush, we'd swap into Rabombi. Then on that turn, we'd outspeed an Oko D-Knight, while Togedemaru would click Protect. Togedemaru is gonna... This would be Fake Out plus Spiky Shield damage in Statland. They're gonna click Protect, be dead to that. And then... Do we want... believe we could even go like Iron Ball here. Yeah, I think we'd want to go Iron Ball Togedemaru, right? Because then this would make us slower than this Lantern coming in as well. So this would be Hydro Pump plus Last Resort / Retaliate. Do we even want that? And that's not enough to pick this up. Well, no, the bait would be done based on this side. Okay, yeah, where do we... I don't know where we go there. I think I need to chain the Stoutland. Yeah. Yeah, what were we going to do? So turn 1, it would be kill both these Mons. Turn 1, kill both these Mons. Turn 2, swap into D-Knight. Yeah. Swap into D-Knight. Fake out Stoutland. Turn 3, we protect as this guy kills D-Knight. Turn 4, yeah. If only there's a way... We don't do that much damage. Anyone else who outspeeds an Oko's? But they would need to be like the immune swapping on that. I mean, I guess you could take a Dragon Rush. Oh yeah, we have it. I think we did go get it. We just haven't like picked one yet. Yeah. Well, what if we did use this to... We could U-turn in there. We could use this turn instead. If we baited 2 fast KOs into Togedemaru, we could protect and then go... Do we need a ban to kill... Yeah, we would protect with Togedemaru to bring in Urshifu. Do we need this to... I don't think we need an item to... Oh, we do need at least something. We get a expert belt. Now, expert belt's in Sutopolis. So we don't get that quite yet. Yeah. So if we went like muscle band, that would kill with that. CC would kill. If we spend our scales now, which we probably should just do, that would kill the Stoutland outspeed as well. Yeah. Yeah, if Togedemaru, if we did like turn 2, Togedemaru's baiting. Who does I guess that's annoying, right? Because Togedemaru, it would be D-Knight would bait in Lantern instead. Oh, you can kill Lantern. Okay, that just works. I guess it depends on slots, right? Because if this guy's baiting in 2 kills, we go into Urshifu. We could have Urshifu, especially if we spend the scales outspeed and one tap this with CC. Then, yeah, Urshifu with this band, and obviously if we spend the scales, can outspeed and Oko everything that isn't named Blastoids. Actually, can we go Black Belt here? And maybe we can actually outspeed in... No. Oh, that was Choice Pen. That's why we were showing almost killing there. Yeah, that's not going to work. I mean, can we just bait in the Blastoids last? It would depend on slots, right? Because if we bring in Urshifu, they can kill this guy, outspeed kill this guy. We're probably going to spend the scales, outspeed skill this guy. Wait, why was I thinking we could... That was with the Choice Band? Yeah. So we'd either need like someone else to kill this D-Knight or deal with that in a different way. I do think this opener is the right call. I think this fight always should begin with us killing 2 Pokemon and taking 0 damage. Us killing 2 Pokemon, us taking no damage, and us getting to pick our next bait. Any world where we'd want to keep Beedrill in. What does Mega B bait? Slow kill from D-Knight. I guess Mega B does bait in D-Knight, but Mega B doesn't kill anyone else in this. Yeah, no. It'd just be you turning slower. So I think taking the U-turn to get a choice of what we want next is probably good. What does someone like Ape bait in? Slow kill. Outspeed Oko. I don't think there's anyone else we could trick. I mean, getting a protect turn to reposition is nice. Slash, I don't think there's anyone we can bring in. Well, what does Togedemaru bait? Could we have Togedemaru baiting like fast kill from this guy, and then what would D-Knight would bait in this guy? Yeah. D-Knight with damage would bait in Dragonite. D-Knight without damage would... Or could we use this Dragonite to bait 2 moves and like you turn into like Rabombi or something? Who does Rabombi bait in? It's probably slow kill from Stoutland. Yeah. Yeah, it really is a shame that D-Knight can't... is really kind of limited on who they bait in. But they are like the best person to kill this guy. Maybe the only person to kill them on turn 1. So Beedrill U-turns on Starmie, kills it. Dueling Bee kills this. Who do we want to go into with B? Yeah, so if we bait Dragon Rush plus normal damaging move from that. Okay, what's the downside of going... of baiting 2... Well, no, that's the downside. The downside is we wouldn't know where this D-Knight's going to attack. Well, no, that's... We would be baiting... We wouldn't be baiting in D-Knight. We would be baiting in... Lantern. And this would be Hydro Pump... Retaliate in that slot. So on the free swap turn, we would go... We'd go Ape on that slot. Or Urshifu. Who outspeeds Inoko's Stoutland? I mean, probably a bunch of mons with choice items as well. The old choice scarf Hariyama. If only they were guts, this would be a... Damn. I can imagine fucking Ursaluna, guts Ursaluna with any choice item. That sounds terrifying. I mean, Scarf Ursaluna does own this lantern. Bet we could have someone who comes in on... This is would be guaranteed Hydro Pump. We'd go like... How do we feel about... Well, I guess we could go someone who doesn't need to be scarfed. Like a Life Orb Infernape. Or... Band Urshi. Yeah, because I guess D-Knight's still alive with this line. I'm forgetting about that. Yeah, maybe let's try exploring with Urshifu here. We do have to go pick up those scales as well. So this would be... So let's just change for... Talking about Urshu. Where'd D-Knight get? D-Knight, you need to get back in there. Muscle, this is Iron Ball. This is Urshifu. Change nature. Togedemaru with Iron Ball needs to be dead to... Maybe dead to last resort. Oh, it wouldn't matter. We just need to be dead to Hydro Pump. 184. Or, oh, actually, no, it's 156, right? Yeah. 156, and then 156 would also make us, yeah, always dead to that. So we'd protect on that turn. We'd go into Urshifu. Urshifu would come in, and let me just change the nature. We're saying Jolly? Jolly. Urshifu would come in, outspeed Oko, kill. What's in what slot? Were you turning into that? So, I guess it doesn't matter. Well, I guess first bait would bring in... We could have, actually could have that guy not on the field. This could be D-Knight / Lantern if we wanted to, right? Because if Togedemaru's in the first slot and they're pre-damaged to be dead to Aquatail, they would bait in D-Knight and then Dragonite baits in slow kill from Lantern. But if we are just pre-damaged to be dead, the Statland stat wouldn't come in there. What would we prefer? Because we're protecting no matter what this turn and baiting 2 moves into the Togedemaru while we swap into Urshifu in the other slot. I guess it's always going to be effectively the same thing. This being dead to D-Knight here would just let us... Or maybe this would do split moves into this guy. 106. Nah, technically we could get just Hydro Pump plus that. What is the difference here? There's real no difference. Because what we're going to be doing is Urshifu comes in, they're going to kill the Pokemon that isn't Lantern, then... Well... Oh, fuck it. I hate double battles so much. There's so much going on. Because then it's going to depend on who's across from who and who's baiting what. Fuck. Oh, God. This matters so much. I hate true doubles. I hate true doubles and I hate doubles because slots are going to matter. What is Urshifu baiting in? Because I think Urshifu would bait in Blastoids. Slow kill. No, Urshifu would bait in Lantern. Well, no. If Urshifu's showing outspeed Oko, not showing outspeed Oko here. That's outspeed out damage. This is outspeed Oko. This is outspeed. It gets slow Oko. So I guess they would... No, they would bait in Blastoids, which we don't want. We'd want Togedemaru in an order... Yeah, so I think we'd want Togedemaru in whatever slot we're going to be killing the Mon in. Fuck. Because we want Togedemaru in whatever slot we're going to be killing the first Mon with Urshifu, because they, I believe, we can set an HP so that they will always bring in the other Pokemon that Urshifu can outspeed and kill. Then do we have a 2-Mon team that can win against Lantern, Blastoids here at the end? These might be two annoying Pokemon. I mean, you could just CC till the cows come home, but you need hella free turns. I miss Meganium. Yeah, do we have anyone who really matches up well against any of these motherfuckers? Because D-Nut's like fine here. Device beam. Device beam. Oh yeah, that's the whole reason this order happens. Ha. Yeah, honestly, I think the scariest part of this fight is this Lantern and Blastoise in the back because we don't have anyone who easily disposes of them. Besides, like, a overgrow Sceptile that we have to get in perfect position. Yeah. Not even just in perfect position. We can't get Annex Cade here because we would just take the fake out and not rip our move and die. Also, Kecleon's dead. We need to get rid of them. This might be a venture for another day. I mean, or it could just be choice band. We have someone else deal with this D-Knight, and then it's just choice band Urshifu here at the end, just going pow, pow, pow. That doesn't seem unreasonable to me. Yeah, I think this might be a good stopping point. We'll do a double and a single tomorrow. But yeah, cool that we got through Space Tag. Nice long stream as we continue to do. On this split we have, yeah, it was a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on this level up split. And then fucking erratic weather. 10... on Archie Slit, 10 in erratic weather, and then 9 in Sutopolis Gym. So we got 29 fights left in this Gym 1 split. Was a lot, was fun. And again, we'll be back tomorrow for the same time, same place to continue trucking through. Is it only Tuesday? Oh, it's already Wednesday. Damn. I'm having a lot of fun. Like, this is the most fun I've had playing the game in quite a while, though, so I'm very excited. Not excited for... I just want to get through these doubles. I like single battles so much more in this game. Yeah, once I guess we get through these two doubles here, then we're on with the permanent Aurora Vow. I'm going to be maybe crying for... I'll definitely be crying for double battles at that point. Yeah. Grunt 2 Pulp. Nah. We win those. Easy, easy. Now, of course, our wonderful, wonderful guy who never misses moves will help us here, right? Where's guy who never misses moves? He's fucking slower. He's fucking slower. Anyways, gamers, we'll play the stupid game and we'll find out. If you enjoyed your stream and you want a little bit more of me, you can head over here to check out my long Emerald Kaiser video. If you missed some of the VODs and want to see some of our plans and previous fights, you can go over there. But all being said, I've been your friendly neighborhood Saves Untitled. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope to see you tomorrow. If you're not followed already, consider dropping that. Anyways,